knew it.
Erectile dysfunction is not a joke, people. It's very hard to deal with. And it's been going on for a very long time for a lot of guys.
I mean,
Hey,
it can't be too hard because,
jokes, guys.
It can't be too hard,
pretty
for
fucking
the
hard,
dysfunction.
Peach.
Oh, wow. I mean, but that dysfunction part, it can't be too hard.
And welcome to Calamus, everybody.
Peach at this rate is gonna make a fucking erectile dysfunction campaign
quest.
Wait,
Calamus is gonna be full of erectile dysfunction?
No.
It is an RPG horror story if I've ever heard one.
There's gonna be a session where Darius
I made
comes
it
up with a
stupid and I
disease
have
that's
to
just
switch my...
erectile dysfunction.
Shit, me.
You okay?
Did May attack you?
Mic. No, luckily May's not here. I'll go radio sounds for a bit. I'm switching my headphones.
Okay. What the fuck did you do?
Can't breathe. Give me a second.
And this is supposed to be somebody's first stream.
Look, it's fine. It's fine. Nobody's dead yet.
Yet.
Shh.
Everybody say wieners.
Wieners.
Penis.
Damn, penis, for you a fucking child. God damn it. Immature bastard.
Says the child.
Don't go revealing my
Yes, did you go live?
Person in the chat, welcome to hell.
That's actually a really good short video on. Look it up.
Alright, so I'm going to open this by saying I have an announcement. If the video that will be coming... If the video will be coming here... Just a minute, how many likes again? I upped it like 4 times to stop you guys from just cheating.
Wait, what happened?
If the next Calamus video gets posted, or if the next Calamus video gets 14 likes on YouTube, I will record myself singing "Your Turn to Roll" in a very dumb voice. And if Lois gets 4 subscribers by next week, I will make it a music video.
Okay, well, look, those likes from YouTube cannot be any of the people in the campaign.
Yes.
Yeah.
So no cheating, you assholes.
And no alt.
I don't even know.
If possible.
No alternate accounts, Justin.
So when it comes out,
friends account?
No.
Why? She watches the stream on occasion.
Your friend has to like it herself. Him,
She's
theirs.
busy.
Just tell them to like it and no questions asked. You never specified the methods as long as it wasn't us actually liking.
I forget my own fucking Twitch commands.
Also, and if it doesn't get enough likes to do it by the next week, Lois is gonna get herself tased. She volunteered to do that.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, totally, 100%, guys. So you don't want to do this, guys. Because do you want to see me tased, guys? Come on, help!
Oh, totally.
Help a girl out here. Help!
Pain.
I'll be right back. Oh, dear.
I'm sorry, Lois.
I know that I'm a masochist and all, but at the same time, help someone out here, people.
Maybe, Lois. Maybe we'd like to see you in pain.
Yeah, we could post it to live link.
Oh, dear.
Okay,
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, just go close my window.
Oh gosh, dang it!
You go close my window because I don't want to be too loud.
Welcome, Eva.
You're in hell.
Oh, okay. So for the newcomers, because I know there's some new people in chat. So basically, the King of Magia has called upon these quote-unquote heroes that is the party. Yeah. He has asked their service, well, actually bought their service. He has given them each a couple thousand gold pesos. He wants them to go to a place called Calamus to retrieve a crystal that is called Aquafinium. It holds an unknown amount of magic, like a godly amount of magic. The job of the party is to retrieve as many of these crystals as they can without dying and bringing them back to him. And they are to retrieve these crystals under any means necessary.
Yeah. Hey, now I can
I'm back.
finally write that down in my notes so I know what to actually say the next time we get asked.
Yes,
Spell
11
the list.
I'm sorry.
sessions in, and you never specified that any.
But
Never mind.
D&D Beyond. Let's bring this stuff up.
Yeah, I'm just opening up everything now. I should.
what
fools, I prepared
Kit, what did you say?
I'm just like 11 sessions in, and you didn't properly specify every. Like you specified it. I was making a joke, and no.
Oh, okay, well, for the ones that don't know, this is session 11.
Yes.
If you can't see the gosh dang episode,
Yeah.
And
I
also
you
will-
can't
those
see that it's
don't
clearly
know.
labeled episode.
Don't discriminate against our blind viewers.
And for those who don't know, we have Justin as Hoot, Lois as
You.
Elena, Kit as Kit as Brooke, Burb
Bruh.
as Bowie,
And of course, there's
and
I,
JT
Bo Cheeks
as
Johnson.
Darius. And then Peach is the DM.
Yep.
Have I been calling you wrong all this time, JT? We've been friends for 2 years, and
Yeah.
all this time you've only just I only just found out your name is Butt Cheeks Johnson. I can't believe you lied to me.
Yeah, I prefer the name Butt Cheeks. You can call
So
me
we
Mr.
have-
Cheeks if you want to be formal.
So,
Oh, I didn't-
JT, say hi.
Hi. I prefer Butt
Alright,
Cheeks
the
though.
person. Right, JT is the one who just spoke. He plays Darius, our edgy warlord ranger. Kit, say hi.
Hi.
That one was Kit. She plays our water genasi druid named Brooke Waters. Ha ha ha, very funny.
It's not my fault. Water genasi are not.
Oh, say hi.
creative. Gosh,
Hello.
freaking-
This is Lois. Everyone else here, this is her channel. She plays a little girl. She is 14 years old. She is a she's a fighter, an arcane archer. She's also a half elf. Justin, say hi.
Hi,
That is one of my roommates. He plays a
I'm the first timer Kenku player, aka this is my first
He-
campaign ever, and I'm a Kenku.
he plays a Kenku. Kenku is an asshole. We all hate him. I'm joking.
You're not
I'm joking.
wrong.
Hoot
It's-
is a
like-
Kenku. He is a unique Kenku. You will figure that out as you continue to watch.
50% dumbass.
hmm And then Berg, say hi.
Now about JT's erectile dysfunction.
Oh my God.
No.
The last one is Burb. He plays Bowie Nubble, who is a Tabaxi, and she is a cleric and a barbarian. Our only person who is multi-class
So far.
So far.
so far.
So yeah, and seeing that,
Okay, so
oh,
sorry, go ahead, Lois. Sorry.
I'll say and as you can see on the front, because it's on my Twitch and on the banner and the screen you see right now, is artwork done by our friend Floof, who did a beautiful drawing of all of the 5 characters as a poster design. So you can see all
So
5
from left
characters.
to right. Left from right is Bowie Nubbles the Tabaxi, Arius O'Driscoll, Alina Flynn, Brooke Waters, and Hoot.
I just love that, just like all these names is like first name, last name, Hoot.
Hey,
sound like an
eventually
owl.
in like probably episode 27, more people are gonna find out his name's Kenneth.
20, I'll hold you to that.
No, his name's gonna be. He's gonna be Bob.
Okay, so since our party knows and some of our people, some of our viewers who've already seen previous episodes, for the newcomers, Hoot is unique for a Kenku because he is a rogue, but he is an Arcana class. He is a revived rogue, which means he has died before. and has been
being
revived.
unique is unique in itself.
He is a revived rogue, which means he has died in the past and has come back to life. This is his 15th life he is on currently.
Oh dang!
Oh damn.
And what makes that even more crazy is he could actually speak common normally.
He can speak common, but he chooses to mimic to keep up the act.
Because he has been killed before.
Yep.
Painfully.
All right.
That's fine. Okay, let's
So-
get the show on the road, boys.
Yep, we ended last time. Go ahead, Peach.
All right. Last time we ended, Bowie was with Leonidas, our blacksmith, who was a tabaxi as well. Hoot was on. Where was Hoot?
Everybody's in the bar.
Yeah, everyone else was in the bar.
Everyone's in the bar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone's in the bar. Okay, excellent. That makes my job so much easier.
Other than Bowie,
That's why I put Hoot in the bar.
Yep. Other than Bowie, everyone else is in the bar.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, I thought Billy
that
was
makes-
still in the bar.
Nope.
No.
Because
my
I had to
job.
be special.
Oh yeah, you had a fight scene at the end. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. She had a fight with Mr. Man.
She had a fight with Lion Daddy.
Yeah, Flying
I got
Daddy.
knocked out.
Yeah, that's what happens when you fight a monk. Anyway. Alright. So we're gonna start off with the ones in the bar because majority rules.
Yep.
So everyone is currently enjoying their breakfast, actually. It is the day, or was it the dinner? Was it dinner?
It was dinner.
Dinner.
And everybody already
Right.
ate, by the way.
Okay.
Elaine is by herself.
Everyone is enjoying.
Looking in the distance.
Yeah. Alright. Everyone's enjoying their dinner in the bar except for Bowie. So for everyone in the bar, you all look up as the door to the bar opens, and both Idella and Angeline walk in.
Wait, what? They were already there.
I don't know. They left before and then came back because they had to do something. They, upon seeing you, they call out all your names that are in the bar, and I'm going to assume that the ones that are in the bar go to them.
Yeah.
Yes.
I bring Big Kitty with me, obviously.
Is Hoot going as well?
Hoot.
Awesome.
Wait, so they came in, did they say anything?
Yeah, they're
They
calling you
called
guys to
for
them.
us.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Who's gonna say bye to Ursha and then follow?
Okay. So your little group of four goes over to them, and Idella smiles at you. Idella is the captain for the people in the chat. She smiles and says, "I hope everyone enjoyed their dinner."
Yeah.
Shrugs.
Why'd you dip actually in the middle of that, and then you just came back here?
Idella goes up and says, "We had some business to attend to rather quickly, which is the reason why we came back and are speaking to you. As you know, the island was just put on lockdown because of the storm that just passed through, and I'm not sure if any of you are aware, but we are right at the beginning of a monsoon season. So we will be leaving the island tomorrow morning as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Whatever you need, whatever you need done. We leave tomorrow right after breakfast."
Sounds like a plan.
She smiles slightly. "We will most likely hit storms on our way to Calamus, so I hope everyone is prepared."
Brooke just does an awkward thumbs up.
He just gives a nod.
Oh no, Bowie doesn't know.
Not yet. She looks at Darius and Hoot, looking to see if they're going to acknowledge what she's saying.
Hoot shrugs. Storm pretty. Still undership.
Darius will have to acknowledge as soon as Discord stops lagging.
Stop lagging.
Yeah, stop lagging. He nods in understanding.
There's no need for you to tell There's no need for you to tell Bowie, as I have already sent someone to speak to her to let her know that we are leaving tomorrow. And after finishing what she has to say, she gives like a small salute with like a 2-finger salute to you and leaves with Idella, or with Angeline.
Alright.
Yes, Idella leaves with Idella.
That's exactly how it works.
Alright, we're gonna jump from you guys really quickly. Bowie, you and Leonidas have just arrived back at his home. You have not entered his home yet. You are still in the work area of the building, and you have just finished your sparring session with him. You are still recovering from being knocked the fuck out by him. They're talking, and you hear a light tap on the door. The door opens, and a half-elf man enters the room. You would recognize him as someone who had been on the Queen's Eye with you on your trip over to the island.
Alrighty.
Upon entering, or go ahead, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Upon entering, he smiles and says, "I hope I'm not interrupting anything."
Well, maybe. Just make it quick. What is it?
Chuckles slightly and says, "Captain Idella wanted me to tell you that tomorrow we will be leaving as soon as breakfast is finished. She wanted me to tell you that we're in the beginning of a monsoon season, so it is imperative that we leave as quickly as possible tomorrow so that we may keep ahead of the storms. She wanted me to also tell you that there will be a chance that we will hit storms on our way to Calamus, and she wants you to be giving all of you and your party members time to prepare before we embark tomorrow."
Okay. Okay. Thanks. Tell Idella I said thanks as well.
He nods his head, nods at Leonidas, and then quickly leaves.
Well, Leonidas, you already know what's gonna happen now.
Just like before, when you had mentioned the fact of you leaving, you can tell he gets a bit sad. His ears seem to lower a bit.
Yes. I'll just stay here for one more night. How about that?
He immediately brightens back up. He
After
grins.
once all of this is over, there'll be plenty of more nights to spend.
"That there is," he says, with a big old grin on his face.
Alrighty. Next day, I'm guessing.
We're gonna time skip. It's the next day. Everyone has one round to prepare. AT, you will go first. I'll just go down the line. What is Darius gonna do?
I would like to buy a few items. I would like to, if possible, get a buoy, the kind with a U, then an O, not the kind with an O, then a U.
Oof.
Assuming that's possible.
Yeah, you're on a port island. That's possible.
Stop! I keep getting fucking disconnected from the call for like a second. It's messing me up.
Yeah,
I like to get
Discord's messing with me too.
Yeah.
to know
What location are we in for the call?
U.S. Central.
Yes, just
stop being shit.
I'm basically trying to get a life vest. Assuming
Yeah.
they're not very heavy, because it's up to Peach what it is, because it's probably something like an animal bladder or a strip of cork, but I'm gonna get 4 or 5 of them.
Okay.
Thank you, KT.
I say just enough, one for everyone in the party, assuming they're not too expensive or too heavy or bulky.
Yeah, I'll just
Because if they're big, we
Honestly-
can double up.
Since they're so easy to make, I'll just go ahead and say that they're just 1 gold piece for each.
Ah, sick. I like the number 5. I will be getting 5 of them.
Alright. Is there anything else you would like to get? You have enough time.
I hope you don't mind. I did add a few things to my sheet. I got a crowbar and some chalk.
Oh, yeah, that's easy enough, dude. There's easy enough to get on the island. Is that all you need?
I'm so gonna regret this. But yes, I think that's all I need.
Alright. Kit!
Oh, frick.
You have 1 round to do any RP or shopping. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go shopping, yeah. I'm gonna go get a shield because the one I currently
have shield.
Huh?
You have a shield.
Yeah, but I need a backup shield, and the freaking lid is not a good backup shield.
Ew. Okay. I want to say you're easily able to get a shield because you're on an island and you're really good. One of your friends is really good friends with the blacksmith.
Yay.
So just buy one off of D&D Beyond. Just do whatever price it says.
Yep. That's not all I'm doing. I'm just on getting that. No.
Is there anything else you'd like to buy?
Yes, actually. I'm gonna go and see if I can get a quarterstaff.
I'm sure you could actually just make one. Just go out into the trees and just break off a branch.
I'm gonna break off a branch. Kind of work on. I'm gonna get a
You
few
can just-
branches in case I mess up.
You can just add it to your inventory. You don't have to buy anyone because there's trees on the island and there's plenty of driftwood too. So you can just buy one. You can just pick one off the ground.
Yeah, I'm getting a good sturdy stick, like driftwood stick. Maybe a few, compare them together, and yeah, that's a good stick. Maybe whittle it down so I can grab some footsteps.
A quarterstaff is basically just a wooden staff that most druids use for good whacking damage.
Yeah, instead I chose a club for some reason.
Anything else that you'd like to get?
Anything else I'd like to get? I'm trying to look at everything I can get, and honestly, yes, same as JT. I'm probably gonna regret this, but I think I'm good. Thanks for getting things, but yeah.
Clovis.
Well, I already deemed you what I was already bought, and I already added to the character sheet. However, I'm also going to buy and sell one thing. I'm going to sell my main shield and buy a buckler instead, which is a smaller shield, but it's lighter.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do, is just
You
sell.
are able to easily find that and sell and buy things. Is that all you need to do?
Yep, I've already bought everything. I bought Church to Health potions, a healer's kit, a signal whistle, and a dice set.
Alright, those are all easy to get on the island. Oot!
Oot's not thinking.
It's your turn. So. Hello?
Hello?
There you are. Alright, it's your turn. You have 1 round to do any RPing or buying that you need.
And Justin died.
Justin, come back. Don't go into the light.
Justin, please.
I know you're playing a revived rogue and all, but don't die.
Don't make me do the voice that makes Peach annoyed.
We'll kick you from this call.
Please
All the
don't.
epic gamers died, Justin. You should do it. But also, all the epic gamers come back to life. Please return.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay, Justin.
Oh, I just.
Justin is.
Oh god.
Enter the
call.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. No,
Alright.
for some reason it didn't register that I left.
Ah, okay. You have 1 round to do any shopping or RPing that you need to do.
So since Hoot's an absolute dumbass, he's not gonna think about going to buy anything. Instead, he's gonna go find Ursha and tell her goodbye.
All
With,
right.
like one of those little birds he carved out.
You make your way over to where you met her originally, which was the inn. Upon entering, you see her sitting off to the right in the little sitting area by a fireplace.
Hoot's gonna walk over and hold out the little wooden bird that he made for you. You leaving.
She looks at you and she smiles. What did you say it was that you gave her?
Remember how a couple episodes ago he made a whole bunch of wooden for everybody?
Oh yeah, I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
She
give her some birds.
All right. She takes the bird from you and smiles. Thank you for the gift. I'm sorry that you have to leave so soon. It was nice knowing you.
Hoot.
And meeting you.
Hoot nod. You good friend. Thank you. Hope
You cut out. What was the last part?
What was the first part?
Whenever. Okay.
Me too. Glad to meet you. Me hope to find you in another life.
She gives you a kind smile.
Must go. Meet again, hope. And he's gonna wave bye a bit quickly and slowly walk away.
Alright. She smiles. She gives you one last smile before you turn your back and waves goodbye to you and says something in Orcish that you do not understand. But you assume that it is goodbye.
And then right before the door, he's gonna turn and all the way back from episode 1, he's going to say, I hope death does not reach you. Before leaving.
Alright. Bowie, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
You have 1 round to do any shopping and RPing.
Okay. First thing, I'm gonna shop. Right, Leonidas's thing. I'm gonna ask for some smith tools, which only cost 20 gold.
You are able to easily get that. He's more than happy to give it to you.
Alrighty. And one more thing. Boo's just gonna kind of have a smirk on her face and just tell Leonidas to close his eyes for a minute.
He looks at you with a confused look, but then slowly closes his eyes.
Okay. I'm gonna warn him that this may feel weird, but Boo's gonna take one of her ribbons off of her tail and then tie it onto Leonidas's tail.
Upon you very suddenly touching his tail and having something randomly wrapped around his tail, he jumps and quickly turns around to see what you're doing.
What's the matter?
He looks at you with a weird look. What is that?
It's one of my ribbons. You can see now that I only have one, and now you have a matching. In my culture, well, the maidens decide who they live with.
Just stares at you for a very long moment. For a grin spreads across his face, and you can see most of his very pearly white teeth. And he quickly dashes out of the room. You hear him rummaging around in his bedroom area, and you can hear him knock over a few things and curse as he has knocked over some of the things that you hear. And just as quickly as he disappeared, he comes right back, and he smiles. Close your eyes.
All right. Boo's gonna close his eye. Close her eyes. English, please.
He reaches out and grabs one of your paws Then a moment later, you feel him place something in your paw and says, "Open your eyes."
Then she's gonna open and see what's there.
In your
Oh.
hand, you now are holding what appears to be a tabaxi head with feathers carved out of a bone. He smiles and says, "Where I'm from, the tabaxi offer a carving of the person that they wish to be with. I hope it is to your liking."
It is. I like it a lot. Thank you. But I'm gonna say thank you when I get back. In a proper sense, so to speak.
Chuckles a bit and leans down a bit since you are so much shorter than him. And he very quickly gives you he nuzzles his cheek against yours.
And Boo's actually going to initiate a hug. Unlike before, where she was just kind of standing there, she's actually going to attempt to hug the giant.
Very quickly and happily hugs you back.
Yay. And I'm guessing that's all I can do for now. Aside from,
Do you have any more shopping to do?
No, because there's nothing on Bowie's mind at the moment.
You, as all of you, make your way to the boat. Now, all of the residents on the island have actually come out to see your ship. You see Pyrel, you see Leonidas, you see the dwarf barkeeper you have met a few times. You see quite a few people that you have seen out and about a few times. Hoots, as you go up to the top of the boat and you're now standing on the deck, you look down. You see the man that you stole the map from originally, the map that led you to a treasure that you still have. You will all are able to see Leonidas almost towering above everyone else. His height is only matched by Orlug. Both of them are smiling. Leonidas more so than Orlug, and all of them are waving.
What's the guy doing that who stole the map from? Does he know?
No, he has no idea. He knows someone stole it, he just doesn't know it's you.
Okay, just had to clarify. Who's gonna wave bye to Ursula like?
Oh yeah. You all also see Ursula, who is standing next to her father, and Hoot, you thought she was tall, but standing next to her father, she still looks tiny. For an orc woman, she is quite big. She obviously still has some growing to do.
Well, Derek is gonna give a goodbye to Urlug as well. Give a 2-finger salute.
On seeing you doing that, he does the same back to you. Does anyone want to do any like personalized goodbyes or anything, like just from where you are?
I
From
don't.
what?
Go ahead though.
It's already so.
Okay. I'm wondering if I have like a bunch of twine left, but I don't have any string. Fuck. But
Trying to do.
what I can do is tear up my burnt scarf.
Oh.
And actually,
Don't do that.
I'm going to tear it up because it's mine. Okay.
Why is it burnt?
Backstory.
You'll figure that out soon. But
Oh, whoa.
she's gonna tear it. She's going to use it as like some kind of rope for her necklace, for her like pendant thing, and she's gonna wear the pendant around her neck, very close to her chest.
where he is, and since closest to the boat, he is, and he looks like he wants to do something and is too nervous to do it, but he quickly overcomes that, and all of you are able to see, or everyone in the vicinity really is able to see, as he raises his right paw to his hand and blows a kiss towards Bowie.
Ah!
We're all also able to notice that Bowie is missing one of the ribbons on her tail, and that other ribbon now seems to be on Leonidas' tail.
Well then.
I look over at Boo and go, I don't do anything, I just look at her.
What are you looking
Like,
at?
that knowing look of like, I'm looking at nothing.
Is Alina
Brooke is
want to
smiling.
do any last goodbyes, like any personalized goodbyes?
She didn't, not any really personal goodbyes, but I guess she's just gonna just give a wave to everyone and just kind of like lean like off the boat, just smiling and just, but not really a proper smile. It's a forced smile.
Hmm. Alright. Alright. All of you, blah, 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 blah. The gangplank is moved out of the way, and all of you watch as and hear as shouts of shouted commands are thrown about. Sails come down, ropes are tightened, all the fancy boat stuff, and finally, after a week on the island, you guys are setting sail. I will let you guys have a quick,
Narrative
word?
control.
Narrative control. A quick moment of narrative control. Let's say it's the next day.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, no, it's same day because you guys left in the morning, so it wouldn't make sense.
Okay.
Narrative control, same day. You guys just left the island.
Okay.
Time to find those floaty things now.
Actually, Bowie, do you have any string? Yes,
What?
no, maybe. Do you have any string that I could use?
String? String? No, I don't.
Okay. Okay, never mind then, it's fine.
What do you need the string for?
Well, you see, I got, this thing right here, and then she pulls, from her pockets a sprig of mistletoe. It's like, I want to keep this on me a little, not dangling out of my pocket. And I thought maybe if I tied it around my neck as like a necklace or maybe a freaking bracelet or something, I could better way because magic shenanigans like that, and I got staff to fight with and staff for magic. That would be kind of weird together. Do you get what I mean?
Nope. You know what Boo is actually gonna do?
What?
He's going to take her precious yarn ball and then cut a piece.
Oh.
Link your ass.
Here. Make sure it doesn't get wasted.
I won't. Thank you, Bowie.
You're welcome. But in all my sincereness, thank you for, well, saving everyone's life nearly 3 times over.
You don't need to thank me for that. It's just what I do.
Also, do you want the 3,000 gold I have?
How much?
What?
Bowie
How
has.
much?
Bowie still has the 3,000 gold from the freaking ship thing and the stuff that she and Brooke, basically
Yeah.
stole.
Yeah, you guys didn't tell the party about that.
Didn't tell the party about that.
Bowie, maybe we should. That reminds me. Maybe we should actually split up our wealth. If we didn't tell any. Actually,
Nah.
Should we? I mean, that was kind of ours. I mean, they got stuff from that. I mean, we got our stuff from. Oh. But no, you keep your money though, okay?
I'd rather give it to someone who knows how to spend it.
I'm still you're still keeping at least 1,000.
Okay, time to give this to the small child then.
Okay, so is Brooke getting 2,000, the small child getting 1,000?
Wait, what? You changed your mind?
No, she said you're still keeping at least 1,000.
No, I'm keeping at least 200.
Oh, okay. Hey, you know what? Give your money to whoever, okay? You know what? Just, yeah.
Well, maybe not the bird. It's still
Yeah,
kind of
not the bird.
iffy. I'm pretty sure Hoot was actually able to hear that.
I want to say so because you're all right there around each other.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Bless
I'm
you.
gonna look at her really confused, and then he's gonna take out 100 gold pieces. Thought me owed you for drinking contests because lost.
I mean, you get no. I mean, you owed me, but you gave me my money. Yeah. Totally.
But she came up with idea. Don't I owe her?
Is that how it works?
No, it's a competition between whoever's drinking.
And that's what I thought.
Anyways. Alina, Darius, who wants my money?
Alina's not saying anything. She's looking she's gonna look back but not really say anything, and she's gonna keep looking down at the water.
Fine. I'll do it.
So Darius is the one who's taking 3,000 gold.
Evidently so.
Yay.
There's none of
Yeah.
Love.
the Rickers are doing it.
Because, here's the thing. Someone needs to spend that gold. The
Well, I ain't
enemy...
shit. I'm just holding on to it until you spend it.
No. Here's the thing. I'm giving it to you so that you can spend it. Because she does not know, how to spend her gold. But the enemy inside knows that it wants like 3,000 golds worth of ball bearings.
Don't do it.
I know.
Booey.
Well, as Bowie hands it over, Darius is going to pull out one of the... Peter, I don't know what kind of flotation device I got, but whatever it is, I'm going to hand it over to Bowie.
Huh.
You said you couldn't swim, right? You want to hold
Yeah.
on to this tight, then.
Alright, thanks. I was actually going to look for this. But... thanks.
Well, more than one can't hurt. Just keep it nearby.
I shall.
Rest of you. I know I'm sure you guys can swim, but take one. For the
If
best.
I couldn't swim, I'd be disappointed in myself.
I would be disappointed too, but
Said
you
the
never know.
Genasi who
You might break an
drown.
arm.
The Genasi has never drowned.
Me and her
Well, she
parents
doesn't
did.
know about her parents.
Like, we're
That was
basically
amazing.
shots fired.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
She muted herself.
I muted myself because my mom got mad. She's
Heck.
so too loud. Gosh dang it, guy. But no, the water genasi does not need a flotation device because she can breathe underwater. Gosh dang it.
And if you break your arm,
Else,
you
in
can
case
swim.
someone else needs it.
Then
Maybe.
I'll walk on the ocean floor.
Water pressure.
Oh,
You're taking it.
Who looks at Brooke like confused? What if we can't reach? You have this at least on surface within grab.
fine. And she's gonna take it.
Dumbass, but me no.
Okay, I guess I'm adding flotation device to my inventory.
Yep.
Yep.
Only in a Hoot can as well, because I got 5.
Oh, I don't want my inventory then.
Oh, who gets to drown? He doesn't get one.
I'm gonna take my 2 remaining ones, blow it up, put them between my legs, and go around being obnoxious. Nah, who's taking one to stop me from doing that?
Are you actually gonna do that?
Oh fuck no. Darius is mature. I'm the dumb one here.
I feel bad.
Darius isn't Brooke.
Sad.
Hey.
Am I wrong?
No. It still hurts. Just because you're right doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. So, Elena.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if you want this. I mean, Brooke pulls her, she, like, takes her, black dragon shield off of her, and, like, and hands it over to Elena. It's like, just in case.
No, keep it. It's yours. I've got my own little shield.
No, I really don't need this. I have another shield. I have a barrel lid that works as a shield. And this one, it helps with, like, acid and stuff, I think. And I mean, I'm already fine against that stuff. But,
Brooke, I don't need a big shield. I use a bow and arrow. It's really hard to walk around trying to fire a bow with a
Alina,
large
the shield isn't that big. I don't know if I mean, you're kind of short, but it's not that big.
It's a targe, from what I saw.
How big
A
is that?
A targe is basically as big as one's forearm. It's slightly larger than a buckler, and it attaches to the arm rather than being held in the hand.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you could maybe just equip it and, like, I don't what it costs any.
It's fine. I don't need it.
Elena, please just take it just in case.
I don't want it, Brooke. No offense. I just something
Maybe-
I don't want to use.
Maybe Darius might see some use in it. I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry I asked you to take this. I had a feeling you'd say no anyway. Well, if you ever do need a shield, I do have a barrel lid as well.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, and then Brooke's gonna go. She's gonna go to Darius. Like, Darius, do you want an acid-resistant shield?
Oh, you never know. I'm sure someone else doesn't want it. I don't really like shields.
Is he declining my offer?
Well, if no one else is gonna take it, it'd be a waste on someone who's already resistant to acid.
Exactly.
What I'm saying is, Brute Bowie, this is your time to stake your claim here.
Bowie already has
one.
the same shield.
We have 2.
Yeah.
Oh, well, like a chew with your coolness.
Yeah,
Who's gonna
You're kids, we don't
sign?
need coolness. We need husks of corn.
we were the ones that got all the dragon stuff.
We're not in Ohio, JT.
Who's gonna sigh and walk over and, like, hold his hand out? Me attempt to use, no promise.
Who?
Need to learn how.
Who? Do you not remember our discussion about you not knowing how to?
Teach Hoot, so Hoot knows how to shield.
It's not hard to learn how to use a shield.
Who's a
Darius,
dumbass?
do you think trusting him with a shield that he doesn't know how to use somehow, by some logic, is a good idea?
One
Well,
can't learn without.
I don't trust him in general, but I think I trust him a little bit more with the piece of metal he puts in between him and the enemy.
Hoot's just gonna look at you both just so annoyed. Hoot, not child. Treat Hoot like an adult. Hoot can help out. And he turns to Darius. Hoot talk to you. Me think
Okay.
you understand.
I'm just gonna. Brooke is. I'm having Hi, my brain's not working right now. Help.
Who's
No,
just gonna turn
that's
and walk
me.
away after that?
No, Brooke's gonna place the shield on top of his head.
God.
Who's gonna slowly take it? Me learn
Yeah.
how to use this. Help
Okay.
me so who can keep all safe.
Okay,
all
man.
comes first.
Okay, you have fun. And then add the Black Dragon Shield to your inventory then.
Can you put the spelling in the chat so I know what to look for?
Black Dragon Shield.
Look, okay, you didn't have to get smart ass. That's Shoot's job.
Alright.
So the Genasi who didn't realize her parents didn't drown because Genasi's could breathe underwater.
Okay, no.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Who doesn't know about the parents thing?
exactly. I'm saying that in player, not in character.
I
player.
I know.
Okay.
There's backstory, gosh dang it.
Okay.
And you didn't add it to your inventory yet.
I'm trying
Can
to
do it
figure out
later.
how to do that.
We can do it later. It's fine.
Yeah, do it this little later.
No, we know you have it. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Is anyone wanting to do anything like on the boat?
If there's any way I could help out, yeah. Like boat stuff, because Brooke wants to help, gosh dang it, she's in her element.
Alright. And then a wave hits the boat and Kate gets flown out into the ocean. Okay. Alright. You walk over to some of the sailors that are currently doing their job. Some are just washing the deck or making sure the sails are secure. Some are using spyglasses to see if there's anything on the horizon. Things like that. You ask around, seeing if anyone needs help, and you are able to help some of them secure some of the ropes for the sails.
Yes.
Is anyone else wanting to do anything?
Alina's not doing anything. She's just looking out over the water.
Alright. Darius.
Assuming Bowie's not doing anything, Darius is gonna walk over to her.
Bowie's actually right next to her, just doing the same. Might as well.
So, Bowie, saw you made a friend back there on the island.
Yeah. The blacksmith of the island.
Yeah. What was his name again?
Leonidas.
You know, I'm sure you'll see him again.
Hopefully once everything else is over. Commence awkward silence.
Overprotective dad moment activated.
After a few moments of awkward silence, he's just gonna say, I don't know why I try and talk to people. I'm shit at it. I'll leave you be for a moment.
Well, an attempt is still an attempt, and quite frankly, I enjoy it. I need to open up a bit more too.
Well, I figure I should as well, seeing as we're in for the long haul together.
Yep.
I'll be in my room if you need me. Seasickness already kicking my ass. I'll see you
Right.
guys around.
Alright. Wait.
Is Alina doing anything?
She was dead quiet throughout the entire thing, just kind of looking in the water, but hearing seasickness, she's gonna kind of activate her healer mode and just can I just whisper to Bowie, I should probably help with that, shouldn't I?
You can help with seasickness?
Yeah, I can help with a lot of things with my job as a healer.
Would you mind teaching me?
Yeah. Follow me. I'll show you what I know.
Alright.
She's gonna head down to her room and pull out the herbalism kittens and pull out the stuff that she needs and show Bowie how to make something to stop seasickness.
Do I have to roll anything to actually understand this?
And
Okay, good.
since you're a cleric, I'll give it to you.
Yay.
I don't know much, but I know how to help the more basic of illnesses.
Even the basics of illnesses, I still need to learn how to, cure.
Yeah, I understand that. I only was back at that temple for a month, 5 weeks. But
Temple?
yes. Not anything special, just your generic temple to a bunch of deities and gods, and more for healing as well.
You worship gods?
Two, Sylvanus, and my parents are going to kill me, but I can never pronounce the name of the other god that I follow. But she's also a god. Two of them, they're both gods of nature. Actually,
Well,
here, and she's gonna take off her necklace, and she's gonna give it to Bowie. And on the front and the back is Sylvanus' symbol, and on the inside is the symbol of his daughter, which is the other god, as well as a picture of me and my parents.
huh. If only something like this existed where I came from. We'd have, well, these life images stuck with us basically wherever we go. I'm still trying to make up words and stuff.
So, see you have the picture of the picture on the locket.
Yes, I do. I'll post it in a second. It's only the rough. I need to actually clean this up properly. This is just a rough idea. And on the inside, and I need to actually go find it. On the inside, Bowie would have seen that it said, it would have said 3 names. It would have been Alma, Therona, and Alina Flynn. There's a little inscription in the inside.
Huh. So, Miss. So, is it okay if I can call you Miss Flying now? Or Flying?
It's Flynn.
Okay. Well, Miss Alina Flynn.
You can just call me Alina, Bowie.
Well, what if I want to mix it up a bit?
I mean, you can mix it up, but you don't need to.
I feel like I'm gonna have to, do that every once in a while. Make sure that the same name doesn't get boring every time. But I do find it weird how you worship gods. Because my kind worships our ancestors, our family, ones who've died in the past, for they make the soil in which we stand on.
I was curiosity in her face and realized, I can't really say I know who my ancestors were, so I can't really worship people I didn't know. But my parents worshipped these gods, and it passed on to me. I don't worship them outright, but it's something to believe in when I don't know where to go. And I don't know what to do. If there is some magical beings out there that do watch over us, sometimes I hope that maybe they have an answer for what's going on.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh boy.
I'm joking.
She's gonna stand up and take the little potion that she made. I should probably go give this to Darius before it gets worse. You wanna come with me?
Sure.
All right. She's gonna walk up to Darius' room and just knock on the door.
Yeah.
It's Alina. It's Alina, and with Bowie.
Well, come in.
She's gonna open the door. Sorry I was quiet over back on the boat on top, but she's gonna hand over this. I overheard, so just in case.
I appreciate it, but I'd rather not.
You
It's
sure?
not gonna get better if I don't stick it out for a little bit.
That's understandable. Just keep it just in case, though.
All right. Thank you.
She gives a smile. And I'm teaching Bowie how to do things like this as well. She's gonna just give a little nod and a bow, and before leaving, and she's gonna go, "So, Bowie, as somebody who knows this sort of stuff, what do you know then?"
Know about what? You have to be a bit more specific.
Well, healing. You said that you know how to do things like what I was doing, what I was just doing.
The main things that I know is first aid, being able to patch someone up quickly, efficiently, before they can get home to an actual healer. I was supposed to be an actual healer myself, but I decided to take a path of a warrior instead of what my true calling was.
That's actually rather interesting. Again, I don't know much, but if you want to know anything, I know how to do, again, basics. Seasickness, flu, colds, just...
Flu.
Flu? I'm not sure if I have the stuff with me now, but I can check. But even on Calamus, if when we get there, I might be able to find what I need. If I don't have it here. It's...
Well, sorry.
Go ahead.
I like to know as soon as possible because I don't want another person dying to a simple flu anymore.
She's gonna kind of like look at Bowie, but not question anything. She just goes, "I understand. It sucks losing people."
Have you ever lost anyone?
Not kind of. I think I lost someone because of my own actions, but I'm not sure if they're dead or alive.
Was it the people independent?
No, they're fine. It was someone else. Someone who I care deeply for.
Well, I won't question it. But if it starts affecting you in any way, I will. Like, you being overly quiet or reserved.
I try not to be, but sometimes I do have my moments where I want just peace and quiet, but I'll try and keep myself around you guys as best I can. What'd you do without your little kid?
Well, we'd be dead.
You would be dead.
I didn't even realize how potent my shots were when it came to using a bow.
Yes. But even though it resulted in a death, it saved many more lives. So, I do have you to thank for that.
I guess you're welcome. I try and avoid killing if I can, but I know from what Darius told me and you, and I know from what my own dad would tell me, it's going to happen even when my ideals maybe it will not happen, but in reality, it's going to happen. I've just got to learn to accept it.
Well, you and me are kind of the same in some way. I don't exactly like killing people. But once they made the decision to fight and harm, once they're, still alive, they're gonna keep doing that to other people.
Yeah, it's just I was taught to respect life, so I try and respect it as best as I can. Which is why I didn't want to take the shield. I didn't see it as something worthy of me
Respect.
using.
Well, here's the thing. The dragon would have died in vain if we haven't used its parts.
Yes, I know. It's just something against. When it comes to hunting, if I'm hunting a deer or rabbit, I don't really have problems. But things like dragons and people and anything with sentience, I can't really think about how to handle that. They're sentient. Maybe there's some way that they can be convinced not to fight, but so far it's never ended that way.
So far. But maybe once we're on the island, things will change. We can probably talk our way out.
I hope so. I would rather that.
Anyways. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask. Do you also got one? Welcome back. Do you also got one of these wooden statues from that one bird?
Yeah, it's in my room somewhere. I think it's I think it's in my room somewhere. Hold up. And she's gonna go to her room and she's gonna kind of rummage around and thought, yeah, here's mine that he gave me.
I question why they did this.
Just a nice gesture.
Well, perhaps, but sometimes carving has some kind of cultural difference.
Maybe.
Might have to ask them about it, but I don't feel very comfortable.
I don't mind asking.
Well, you mind if you can ask for me?
Of course, and then I'll happily ask for you.
Alright, thanks.
She gives a smile and a nod. It's probably won't be too hard if I can find them. Despite this boat being as small as it is, well, small, large, you know what I mean. Despite the limited room on the boat, he's sometimes hard to find.
I'm going to guess that they're on the crow's nest, trying to fly again.
Oh, that's a sight. That was a sight to see. I don't know what was more of a sight to see. Him falling, trying to fly, or me having to tell Brooke to go inside because she's drunk. I'm still deciding which one was the highlight.
Both were good, but I actually want to see if one of them's gonna happen again, and Boo's gonna leave and sight the crow's nest.
He's gonna smile and follow, and go to the crow's nest.
Is this where I come in?
Yes.
Who's gonna hear you guys crawling up to the nest, and he's gonna slowly look over. And would the crow's nest be big enough to fit all of them?
Yes, crow's nests are usually decently large, but to fit more than one person.
He's gonna look over. Is Hoot needed?
To a degree, yes. She's gonna smile. Well, I was wondering, and kind of gives Bowie a glance as if to say just to not throw her under any kind of metaphorical bus, even though buses don't exist, under the carriage.
She's gonna give a.
Are they in the crow's nest now? Or
yes.
are they still crawling up to the crow's nest?
I imagine she's in the
Because
crow's
when
nest.
they do reach the crow's nest, there's like all around like the birds, and there's like a whole bunch of smaller like more wooden birds all around the bottom. What, Peach?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
who could all hear me?
Yeah, yeah,
I can hear you asking what you guys doing. I just got back.
We're
Oh.
we went up to the crow's nest where we were looking for Hoot. We found Hoot, and now we're asking him about the birds and why he carved them for us.
Oh, okay.
But as you look around the crow's nest, there's like sketched in birds in all of the place in half a corner because he's slowly making his way around it. There's a whole bunch of just like other carved birds and some that are half done and everything.
Let's take a look at it, but she's not gonna mention it. But she's just gonna. So, I was wondering. You know, again, giving a look to Bowie, not to throw under the carriage, pretty much. Why did you carve us these pretty little birds?
Hoot was trying to make friends. Hoot bad at friends, so Hoot thought since Hoot wants to fly, these help you find what you want.
Oh, that's sweet.
Might have been a
Do
good
you
luck charm.
still have it?
Yeah, so she's gonna pull hers out. Yeah, I still have mine.
Boo's gonna pull hers out as well.
Hoot smiles. If need another, just fine. Have Hoot doesn't really sleep well, so Hoot stays and carves.
I understand that. I sometimes don't sleep well. Sometimes. It depends on a few things.
If need talk at night, Hoot most likely hear. Unless they find carvings, then Hoot probably kicked off.
I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, so you guys have no time to RP for a little bit. Alright. Rest of the day passes without anything happening, really. The next 2 days pass really uneventful. The sea is very calm. Everyone is doing their jobs. Just normal boat-going activities. Every now and then, the crew will have like a dancing or just like a dance party on the deck. People are singing. People are playing instruments. There's a few spars every now and then, just to like friendly spars, nothing fatal or injure anybody. It's I want to say it's around midnight of the 7th day. It's been a week since you guys got on the boat again. I want everyone. Lois, what would you say? Someone's asleep and be con for them to see if they can hear something even though they're asleep.
Perception.
I would say perception with disadvantage.
Right. I want everyone to roll perception. Advantage.
Oh,
What
that's
if
fun.
even Hoot, even though he
Except
doesn't
for
sleep,
Hoot. Except for Hoot.
6-9. Lol.
you don't have to scream it.
Scream from the rooftops.
6-9.
Don't you mean
How
the
do I
crow's
roll
nest?
with disadvantage?
What, Kit?
How do I do the roll with disadvantage? What's the
Isn't
thing
it-
for that?
2d20. Keep lowest one.
Okay, thank you.
My lowest was a 24.
I got a 17.
I got 2 3s.
you got a 69.
I got a 6-9. Yes.
That's pretty
I'm
nice.
having them.
Okay, is it greater than or less than?
Later.
Yeah. I got a 13. Oh no.
Phone, type it.
On phone, you can do it.
I'm sorry, I'm really bad with technology.
I feel
It's
bad.
okay.
There we go. And I typed it wrong.
Here, Justin.
Wrong
Justin.
around.
Justin, do me a
What?
favor.
Yeah.
Copy and paste that, but get rid of the period in front of the sign.
Copy text.
And then take. I mean, no, you only have to roll 1d20, so don't do 2d20. Just do roll 1d20.
Yeah.
Because always awake.
No question.
Yes.
You guys hear this?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it loud?
Loud enough.
18.
We're all in this together.
You guys hear the fan clang?
Kind
Kinda.
of.
Kind of, not really.
What now?
That's really loud.
What this?
Well, if you want, if there's a video, send it to Burb, and then Burb will play it, and it'll just sound like normal.
Oh, Jesus.
Huh?
Send it to Burb. It'll just sound like it's normal. It won't sound like background audio.
Burb.
What?
Because apparently my mic echoes whatever my PC is having.
Oh my lord.
Because whatever it does, it just sounds like normal. It doesn't sound like background audio whenever it does it.
I can literally play copyrighted music now, and we can all get demonetized.
Yay.
Hell yeah! What is it?
Burb.
What?
The way you said that.
Said what?
The way you said, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Play that, Burb.
Okay, let's see if this actually works. Okay, private DMs, open up in new tab so that it doesn't automatically disconnect when I switch to a different server.
Good
Oh,
Oh, it's so
Lord.
loud.
How
Down
about
just a bit,
At least
Burb.
we know it works.
is this fine?
Now I can't hear it.
Nope.
Add just a little bit.
Now?
More.
Only when you talk.
Maybe we should listen to it on our own. That could be at the perfect volume for each of
Yeah.
us. It sounds like white noise to me, so it's not exactly
about
something I want
the
to hear over
audience?
Peaches and Melody's
Guys.
voice.
The audience.
What about our
Just
audience?
explain what the sound is.
Oh my god.
We're bad at
Audience, what's wrong with
ambiance.
us? It is rain.
The storm. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Just
It's
you can turn
rain,
it off,
gosh
Burb.
dang it.
Okay,
Alright,
well,
who rolled below a 10?
me. And only me.
Yes, Bowie. Alright, who rolled below a 15?
Me. Oh. Hi, Pete. I rolled below a 50.
Alright. Guess around 15 and above. 15 or above.
I had an 18.
I got a
13.
17.
Alright.
I got
You guys hear me, by the way?
We can hear you, yes.
Alright, cool. 'Cause everyone else keeps cutting the fuck out.
Yeah.
Poor stop being shit.
Meh.
Just go stop sucking your penis.
No.
Like it.
Middle of a mushroom factory.
Alrighty then.
Hmm.
Alright. Question.
You're now cutting out.
What'd you say, Peach? You cut out? Heck.
I'm going to kill this laptop and then myself.
Hey, how about you don't do that? We have a campaign to play.
Where is the bird?
Where's the
He's
bird?
in the worst place possible.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be in the crow's nest?
He doesn't mind storm.
Here's another question. Is he in the tallest one?
No. He's in like one of the shorter ones where he doesn't see a lot of people go to.
That's still 20 feet off the deck.
Oh Jesus.
Rip. Rip.
Alright.
Be the first time.
Never forgetty.
Alrighty then. Let's get going then, shall we?
He just gets fried by lightning.
See, I told you somebody was gonna die.
Concern.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I mean, so far he's the only one who's been knocked out one.
Okay. So, we'll get to you in a second. The ones that rolled above a 15 is Brooke,
No, I got 13.
Alina. Oh, fine. Well, fuck you then. Alina and Darius. You startled awake by a very loud, booming thunder. Like it was much louder than any of the thunder you heard while the storm passed over the island.
Well, the second she hears it, she's gonna wake up and she's gonna go outside her room.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna. Okay, so
Actually, wait, considering
I'm going to
Brooke's whole
assume.
thing, would she still? I'm sorry.
Get to you in a second. Give me just.
Okay.
Alright. Lena and Darius, you are both very quickly woken up by the thunder. Lena, as you try to make your way to the deck, it is very, very difficult for you. The boat is rocking back and forth very harshly, and at one point, you are thrown completely into a wall. Don't take any damage, though. It wasn't hard enough to hurt you. But it hits you pretty hard on the wall. Darius, you are now awake. You're going to attempt to make your way up to the deck. Alina.
First and foremost, I'm going to get all my belongings, and I'm going to make sure they're all in one spot together. Ideally inside the bag of holding, but that's not really an option for me.
Priorities, am I right?
Oh, it's just a storm, I'm sure. I'm sure Peach wouldn't throw an actual deity of death at us. I'm sure it's fine.
At least not
We're in
this
danger.
early.
But once the threat of losing all my not hard-earned shit is under control, I'm going to make my way up to the deck using my staff as support.
Alright. You do that, and you, just like Alina, are also thrown about as the ship rocks violently. Since it has been a week, and you haven't taken any of the medicine, I will say that you have had time to get used to the rocking of the ship, so your seasickness is not really affecting you that badly. You're not in any, there's no way at the moment that you're gonna throw up or anything. Brooke.
Oh,
No, Brooke,
no.
not you yet.
Oh.
Booch, you watch the storm roll in. Like,
Yeah.
you have been up in the crow's nest the whole time. You have the advantage of you're able to see the storm roll in, and it took it quite a bit to get on top of the ship. Once it got to the ship, you were able to see the sea turn a very dark green. Storm clouds up above you are pitch black. Every there's some you can see like purple, like it's a very strong storm. Lightning is the only thing that casts any light anywhere, even with the lanterns and some of the candles. Harsh wind immediately just snuffed out any light source that was outside. The only light that you have is from the lightning. And blah 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 blah. This is everything that you see. What are you doing? Give you a quick second.
Okay, seeing how bad the storm is, but not how hard he'd be able to get down, he's going to take the buoy and kind of make it into another zip line type of thing down the nearest rope that's attached to the ground, to like the base of the boat. And he's gonna tie it like as a way where he can hold on to one side and have it go down. And what do I have to roll for him to have it be successful?
Acrobatics with disadvantage.
How do I do that again?
Somebody. I'm not smart with the rolls.
Roll.
Acrobatics score is a +7, so just
Yeah.
do the same exact roll that you did last time, but with the +7 instead of your +5.
And then you're just gonna
You do.
take off from there?
That. That's what you're doing.
Okay, let's see how many hit points I take.
Not bad. 15.
You don't take
How many
any
hit
fall
points is that?
damage this time.
Oh, wow.
It's very difficult. Like, the moment you realize that the storm was getting bad, the ship has already been rocking very badly. Very quickly, make a makeshift, zip line, and you slip a few times, but you're able to, keep a hold just tight enough, and after it's a very quick moment, your feet land a bit roughly on the deck. You don't take any damage.
Okay, so he's gonna quickly untie the buoy again and then try to find any type of cover, like a hallway or something.
And you can go below deck, you can go in the captain's quarters, which I don't recommend. You could go into
don't
the
recommend
food
that
hall.
either. He's gonna go into the food hall.
Alright, give me just a second. My dice. Alright, guys, pick a guess. What color do you think it's gonna be?
Blue.
Yellow.
Purple.
No, it's purple.
Yes!
There's my D6 that I needed. Five. Alright. Just as you side of the food hall, you watch as very bright bolts of lightning hits the stern of the ship, and flames, just like you don't see any fire from the hit. It's possible that the rain snuffed out any flame that occurred immediately, but you see that it did take some damage. That's the last thing you see before you go into the hall.
I was gonna have him be a.
I didn't hear you cut out at the end.
I was gonna have him be a dumbass and have him.
You keep cutting out.
Here, I'll call back really quick.
We're in danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. I don't hear you at all.
He left. Oh, he's back.
Okay, there we go. Can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
I
lives.
was gonna say he was gonna be a dumbass and go check and make sure everything's still okay.
The DM is telling you no. You chose to go in inside. You're going inside. It's too late.
That's the one way you're telling me, okay, I'm not gonna have you die this early on.
Not yet. Alright. Look.
Pecker.
You are You, blah, blah, blah. Words are hard. You sit up immediately in your bed. You're just covered in a very cold sweat. You heard the same thunder that the others heard. I just let everyone know the thunder that Lena and Darius heard. It's the thunder that happened when the lightning hit the stern of the boat, and you hear the same booming thunder. Upon waking up, you realize that the ship is in the middle of a very bad storm. What are you doing?
First of all, since she's still inside, she's gonna check Druidcraft. So on a scale of 1 to 10, being 1 being just sprinkled, and 10 being like being big bad storm, what number is it?
10. The clouds, and you watch as a ball. You cast Druidcraft, and immediately you see black clouds and flashes of light inside of the clouds in your hand. Come back, Lois.
Brooke, almost panicking, but she stops. She's almost panicking, but she stops herself. She's a strange wave of calm is actually gonna come over her. She's gonna go and wake Bowie up because they're in the same room.
Yep.
It will allow it.
Really? This is a bad storm. Really bad storm.
Wake the fuck up.
So,
How are you waking her up?
she's gently saying this, and then she's going to scream, "Wake up!"
You do know that a simple shoulder thing would work, right? Soft wood in a loud
I'm sorry, Lois.
She's calm, but she's like, she's not thinking rash. Like, you know what I mean?
She's immediately going to take a swing at you with her mace. Because
I never
you
said
just
she was
yell.
close. I never said she was in proximity to her.
I mean, still, she yelled, but she's still gonna swing the mace, and it's gonna hit the floor.
Roll to hit.
The floor?
Oh, you're throwing at the floor. I thought you were throwing at her. Okay, never mind.
It's gonna hit the floor.
Roll to hit the floor. It's a nat 1. It hits the ceiling instead.
The floor,
Okay.
ow. Wait a second.
Actually, hold on. Let me just.
No.
It's a nat 1, it hits the ceiling.
18.
Nat 1, and it hits Brooke instead.
Oh no. The floor is a mimic. No.
No.
Hey, hey. What?
What?
Anyways, after she, bashed her mace into the floor, she's just gonna rub her eyes and just be like, what is it?
There's a storm. And Brooke's gonna leave the room and try to get on deck.
You make your way to the deck, just like the others. You have a hard time, despite the fact that you've been on a ship before during a storm. Still very difficult for you to get up there. The boat is rocking really bad.
Bowie's gonna follow, and she's gonna keep her floating device very close.
Also, alright, you think they have very difficult for you, but you do eventually get there. Also, during all of this, Lena would have noticed on her way up to the deck that Gizmo is secured safely. He has ropes securing him so that he will not hurt himself trying to stand up and falling. LB, Brooke would have noticed, is in the same area as Gizmo, but she's in a place that she will be safe. Kovar is curled up in has tried to stuff himself under the bed, is partially under the bed, and Kintry is there with him as well.
Baby.
Alright. All of you are now on the deck of the ship. As you all get up there, you are barely able to hear screams of Idella and Angeline screaming out commands to everyone, and you see people running around the ship, some slipping, and because of it's so slippery because of the rain, are trying their best to the sails. Some that are trying to get rid of any water that's on the boat that's standing.
Well. Brooke's gonna go up to Idell and Angeline.
Yeah. Lizel's gonna go up as quickly as she can to them.
What are you doing?
I mean, Brooke's not running. She's just calmly walking up, actually. She knows what's up.
Darius is also making his way over to Idella to find out where he can help.
Peach dead.
You there?
Hello?
Peach died. Oh, there she goes.
Oof.
Can you guys
Hello?
hear me?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
You
Oh,
hear
it's
me
just
now?
Peach not- Yeah, we can hear you.
I've been talking this whole fucking time.
Oh.
Discord picture shit. What is Bowie and Hoot doing?
Hoot's digging his talons into the floor in the food hall while like having a death grip on the door and peeking out, watching everybody because he witnessed that lightning struck and he's like, I've died in painful ways. That is not going to be one of them.
Smart bird. What is Bowie doing?
Boo's just kind of make her way to the deck where everyone else is, and she's still gonna keep her floating device very close. And she's gonna keep hold of her necklace.
Right. I'm sorry. You're staying on the deck, correct? You're not going with the others to Idella?
Oh. Well, I guess I'll go with the others then. Sorry. Eek.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm just asking you.
So,
Well, she's gonna follow where everyone else is gonna go, so...
Hey, all of you that's on the main deck making your way to Idella Angeline, roll a deck save.
Oh.
Ah, frick.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I'm good at deck saves.
Hey, don't you mean a deck save?
Hey.
You're so funny.
I'm so glad Hoot was freaking out and stayed inside.
I've achieved comedy.
Oh, that
No!
one, everyone.
No!
One,
Got a
And
16.
you just said that you rolled
6.
good.
6, that's 17. Give me just a second. Did anyone roll under
I rolled a
10?
nat one. I rolled a nat one.
Oh no!
Lena, please, no!
Well, bye guys, but now I used. I rolled a new character sheet.
Let me see. Oh no.
Everyone.
Okay, Bowie got a 17. It got a 14. Alina got a 6, and Darius got a 16. Okay, give me a second. Well, why? Okay, you all begin making your way up the stairs, rather quickly, and as you do, ship is hit hard by, a smaller wave. It hits hard enough that all of you are thrown against the stairs on the way up to where the captain is standing. Alina, however, is not able to react quick enough, and she is pushed down immediately, and she rolls down the stairs. I want to say that you took 2 points of damage just because you got hit pretty hard.
Ouchie.
She's gonna. I'm okay.
Where are the stairs located? In compared to Hoot's position? Did he see it happen?
Since you are inside of the dining hall, the door's open. The door is open, like you're right there in the doorway. Right to your, you inside, like you're inside of the dining hall, aren't you?
He's like standing. He's like clenched onto the door, peeking out, watching as everything's happening.
Okay. You don't see you feel the wave hit. You don't see it hit, but you are able to watch Alina hit the deck after rolling down the stairs.
He's gonna see Alina and he's gonna like wave her to try and be like, "Come inside, say, come."
She's gonna kind of like shake her head, probably like holding the back of her head. She'll look over to Lou and just kind of like shake her head no, as if like and kind of just like try and yell over the sound of the wave, just like, "I'm trying to help." It's like I'm helping right now.
Just don't die. He yells like. And he didn't use mimic when he yelled that, but he was just banking on somebody's gonna think he knew that saying from somewhere, so they probably.
Yeah, she's not really paying attention to it. She's too busy worried about what's going on in the immediate storm of the thing. And she's gonna get herself back up and try and make it back up the stairs, and this time not fall up the stairs.
All of you.
Oh.
All of you are able to make your way up the stairs. Lois, or not Lois, Aunt. Fuck.
Alina.
Lena. I kept calling her Angelina in my head. Lena, you've thrown down the stairs this time. And all four of you are able to reach Idella and Angeline.
Cool.
Please note that when you're speaking from now on, until I say the storm is over, characters are screaming because it's so loud.
Okay.
You don't have to scream though. Please do not.
Yeah.
Ow!
Just be aware that your characters are screaming.
I'm gonna just yell then. It's like, ever been in a storm like this before?
What did you say?
Ever been in a storm like this before?
Nope.
I meant that towards like Idella and Angeline, but yeah.
You don't really notice either them nod or shake their head, but Idella yells out it's not her first time being in a storm this bad, especially with it being the beginning of the monsoon season.
Alright. So, when you said it was a 10, like, the 10, correct, is like the storm, like that's the storm, you know what I mean? Yes? Or...
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad the storm is, 0 being no, 5 being meh, and 10 being bad, it's a 10.
I meant to know, like, her scale is, like, storm, like, 1 being light drizzle, then 10 being that TM storm.
Say the last part again?
That TM storm.
Yes. Yes, it's a 10.
Okay.
Oh, goodbye. Welcome back, dude.
My phone decided to glitch out.
Right. Why did the 4 of you go up to Idella and Angeline? 4 of you went up to see Angeline and Idella. Why are you there?
To see what I can do.
Yep. Pretty much. And he's gonna, I guess, shout as best he can. What can we do to help?
Give me a second. What does that sound?
That's me tapping my screen. I'm sorry.
Stop it! Right. Lena, as you yell that out, there are some yells. You hear a scream on below deck for everyone to get down. I'm going to assume all of you immediately duck.
Yep.
Hoot's gripping onto the door for dear life.
Alright. You ones that are up on the deck, you hit the deck, and Idella and Angeline do it as well. You guys all hear the whoosh rope for your head. On the end of it is a pulley that has come loose, barely missing any of your heads. As you look over at the sails, you see that some of the ropes have come undone, and one of the sails is flailing in the harsh winds.
All right.
And Angeline yells out that if any of you want to help, that is a place that you could start.
Before Chef does that, Brooke's gonna. I'm assuming the pulley one is still like. Is it still kind of there?
It's flailing in the wind.
Brooke's gonna try and grab it.
Make me a. What would you say that is? A dex? Lois? JT, what would you say that is?
I'm not sure what I would.
I'd say
A dex?
A dex check. Okay.
Yeah, do a dex with disadvantage.
Oh, sure.
The rope is flailing around.
Since it's a check.
Roll high, roll high, roll high. Oh, 4. Ouch.
Alright. You attempt to grab the rope that has just swung over your head and comes near you, and you reach out to try and grab it. But as it does, you are going to take 4 points of damage as it just smacks you right across the head. Not the rope. The pulley did. The pulley hits you.
Do I still grab it or no?
No. And the pulley part hits you. You take 4 points of damage, and it continues to flail around. You are not able to grab it.
Well, Olena's gonna see this. She's gonna stand up and look over to Brooke and go, "Need some help with that?"
Maybe.
Olena's gonna attempt to grab it.
Disadvantage.
Yes. What the fuck was that voice I just did?
I have no.
No idea.
Spartan in the chat is like, smack! In all caps.
Highest I got was a 15. Lowest I got, sorry,
Alright.
15.
Rope, you watch as the rope continues to flail around, and once again, it's coming back down, and it almost hits you and Brooke, but you were able to grab it at the last second, and you are now securely holding it.
I got it!
Sweet. Okay. Then Rook's gonna kind of kindly take it from her, and where's it supposed to be? Gosh dang it.
Can you hear me, by the way?
I can hear you laughing, yeah.
Alright, I just asked because my headphones disconnected. I didn't know if I went mute or something.
And since it's a pulley, what does that control? What does that pulley control?
You can tell that rope, there used to be a rope that was connected to the other part of the pulley, and it appears that it has snapped. You don't... Spark!
God.
Who
You're
would have you got to see the pulley actually break. When the lightning hit the stern, it also hit some of the ropes, and that was one of the ropes that was broken because of it. Although
Okay,
Brooke
so-
would not know that. I'm just saying Hoot knows that, not Brooke.
Okay, like out of character though, so basically it's just keeping it at the end, keeping it on is essentially the knot at the end that people keep on.
Yes.
Okay. Yay, I have general knowledge of sailing! Woo!
You look around. You look down to where the ropes are usually secured on the or like around the main pole where they are usually secured. You are able to see that there are some ropes there and pulley systems there that looks like that would be where the rope would be from.
Alright.
That was a fucking
And
sentence.
would Brooke, knowing sailing scrap, realize that the thing's broke?
Oh yeah, it's very obviously been snapped.
Is there a way to fix it?
Yeah, there seems to be enough rope there. That it looks like you could tie off again with the rope that it was broke from. Also, if you have a mending spell.
Yes. Yep. Bowie does have mending.
Oh,
Yep.
thank goodness. Okay. Brooke's gonna try. Well, she's gonna grab Bowie and she's gonna try and re-rig the pulley.
You're doing it by yourself?
No, she's like forcefully grabbing Bowie. It's like, Bowie, fix this!
Right, I'm casting mending, dear God.
Bowie casts mending. You guys are able to make your way over there to where the ropes and pulleys are held, and you slip a few times, but because you're holding on to the rope, you are able to stay up. Eventually, you make your way over there to the area where the ropes are, and Bowie casts the mending spell, and you both watch as the rope actually mends itself back together. The fibers twist and connect themselves back to the rope that it was broken from.
Alright. And
once again, I need all of you that are on the deck to make a deck save.
With disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Oh, yay. Yes.
For once, I'm really glad I stayed inside.
Oh, that's a. Oh no.
yes!
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Okay, thanks, Avery, for playing my character sheet correctly. Not.
Did everyone roll?
21 was what I rolled. Wait a second.
Alright.
One of us did not roll, or two of us did not roll.
Who
11.
doesn't have to roll? 11, a 21, 19, and then
eight.
Jade.
Suck it.
That sucks. Alright. Thankfully for you guys, this was in a wave. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Done. Okay. Oh wait, alright. Heavy gust of wind hits the sails again, and another rope comes undone. It swings around, and most of you are able to avoid it, all except for Darius, who immediately is going to fall to the ground as the rope actually comes up under you and sweeps you off of your feet. You don't take any damage, though. But you are able to... You are able to see that the person that was piloting the ship is also knocked prone to the ground, and suddenly the spinning completely out of control.
Oh, shoot.
Well, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. I'm getting up and I'm running over there.
Make me an athletics
While I
check.
do, I'm gonna... Aha, I'm actually good at this shit.
Don't speak too soon, JT. You're gonna be like me and rolling that one.
Well, Well, if I roll that one, that's the dice's fault. I got a +8 in this.
Nice.
Alright,
21.
you are able to. You quickly make your way over there, and your eyes are darting back and forth as you watch the spokes on the wheel just turn really rapidly, and you hold your hands out, and you're able to time it just perfectly. Your hands immediately jet out and grab two of the spokes, and you're able to force it to stay in place, and you are now steering the ship, my friend.
Dun 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 dun.
I mean, he has the hat.
Captain
Oh,
Jack
remember,
Sparrow.
Brooke has a hat. I'm not wearing it right now, but yeah, Brooks had the hat as well. She's not wearing it right this second, obviously. Oh man.
Alright,
Okay.
weirdos. Alright, just hold on.
Okay.
Alright, Dina's up there as well. Brooke and Bowie, when that big gust of wind hit, one of the other ropes has come undone, by the way. But before you are able to secure it back again, another member of the crew has already retrieved the rope and has mended it themselves.
Okay. With the rope, we have since it's pulley system. What does that pulley system control?
Alright, you look up above you. One of the main masts, one of the main sails, is the one that had come undone the first time.
Okay, so that's got to be multiple pulleys, and I'm assuming the area where that pulley we just reattached is there's multiple other pulleys?
Yes.
Okay, Brooke's gonna work in tandem with those multiple pulleys, probably directing Bowie how to use it and try to, stop the sail flapping around the wind and, yeah. That makes sense.
Oof.
Since it's windy, we don't want the sail up at all, actually. So.
Lois, stop
What?
encouraging Spartan.
Okay.
Doing anything.
But
Peach.
that's got to be the best part I've ever seen. So it would seem.
Peach, would Brooke and Bowie be able to,
Said yes, you are able to get it back under control and pull the correct ropes, and you watch as the mast that had originally been going out of control is very quickly secured, and another few members of the crew come over and they help you pull it enough so that the sail is completely wound up. And there are members up on the they're up in the not the rafters, like the poles up top, and they're able to very quickly secure the mast that had come undone, and they've tied it off so that it will stay closed.
Alright. Brooke, assuming that those people have it under control, she's gonna look anywhere else that might need assistance. Like, any more ropes or anything.
Alright, before that, I need all of you to do the deck save with disadvantage.
Fricker.
Hell yeah.
Everyone? Oh no.
Does that include who?
That includes Hoot.
That's
Ooh.
another fucking 9.
Need Hoot to do a dexterity saving throw.
Critical fail, guys. I want
The
to roll.
disadvantage.
No!
What's my
Oh
deck
my
again?
God. Eight.
Oh my. Your dexterity is +4.
Okay.
The thing that I showed you.
But keep in mind, he's still holding on to the door, and I forgot the period.
Without the period.
Yep.
I rolled another critical fail, guys. And we all rolled low. We all rolled low.
But remember, Hoot's holding on to the door with his talons into the ground. 8.
Hoot, our savior.
Alright. Hoot, you were able to watch as... Well, actually, all of you. You watch as the boat goes upwards. Like, think of it, it's like a slant. The point is facing up towards not vertical, but almost. As you go over a wave, and as you crest it and come down, boat plummets and part of the front goes down into the water before it comes back up. And as it happens, none of you are able to secure yourself quick enough, and everyone except for Hoot is now prone on the ground. Hoot, however, your death grip on the door and your talons have been dug into the floor, keep you upright.
Yay!
Looking around for the ones that are on deck. Again, the ship is now the steering is now out of control once again. There is water standing on deck where Bowie and Brooke are.
Gosh dang it. Well, Brooke is gonna run around and she's not gonna slip out. She's gonna use shape water constantly to keep her path actually clear of water and run up to the steering wheel. Like, she's gonna actively keep her path clear of water, just shape water, because frick you guys.
Okay, well, what are you doing?
Using shape water with, like, she's gonna constantly keep using it to clear the water in her area so that she can go up to the steering without slipping.
Is that a spell or a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
You are lucky.
Yeah, don't worry, I wouldn't be using it that way if it wasn't a cantrip.
You all watch as any water that would have been getting in her way is suddenly pushed out of the way. It's almost like you watch as she basically parts the water from in front of her. No. And Darius, she goes past you. Like, you are on the ground right now. That hit. But you watch as she comes up to the steering, and Brooke, make a, what was it, athletics check? With disadvantage.
Oh gosh.
Can I give the help action and to like hold her steady?
Yeah, you can. So don't do the disadvantage, just do it with
Just
the normal roll.
now.
Yep.
Thank you. And that's athletics?
Yes.
Come on. Yes!
Yes!
With the help of Darius, you are able to do the same that he did before. You're able to time your hands just right, and your hands quickly bolt out, and you grab a hold of the two spokes, and you're able to, now once again, the ship is under control, and you are now steering the ship. I swear to God. Fucking nerds.
This is gonna continue being a joke.
Yep.
You also have to remember, Peach, you're the one who showed me that.
I am also the one that sat there the entire time you were watching the movie and said every line word for word.
Free Laundry Day was a day, I'll tell you that.
Oh my God.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Give me just a second. That's the dice I need. Alright, guys, what do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6?
5.
4.
5. I agree
Nope,
with
it's not
5.
5.
It's a 6. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, do it again. That's a 3. Oh no.
I'll do it again.
I gotta do it again. Oh shit. Alright. You are able to, the moment, it's almost like, not magic, but like comedic timing, although not comedic, it's just very ironic timing. The moment your hands grasp a hold of the steering, we lose. Burb, come back.
Burb, come back.
Burb, no.
Squawk.
Come back.
I'll be back in a moment. Bug rescue time.
Bug rescue time.
My son?
Burb,
My child?
don't die.
My son?
Don't go into the light. Alright. The moment that your hands grasp hold of the steering wheel, all of you are able to witness this time, except not just who. What did I roll? I rolled a 4. Actually, no, I rolled a 3. You watch as a bright flash of lightning comes down, and there's a very loud booming sound that deafens you all for just a moment. Your ears are ringing from the sound of how close it is. There is now fire on the deck as you watch the lightning hit the mast.
Oh,
Somebody
no.
throw Brooke at it.
I haven't.
I was about to say somebody throw Brooke at it.
I mean,
Ah.
I had a slight idea. I don't know if people would allow this, but one of the effects of Druidcraft is that you can they snuff out a candle, torch, or small campfire. Would it count as a small campfire?
Range is 30 feet though.
I mean, I could probably try and get up there.
The boat isn't. The boat is.
The mast is gonna be significantly taller than the boat though.
On.
That's just how masts work. Cause general sailing knowledge.
If you'll let me finish. The lightning seemed to have hit low enough that if you were able to ask, you would be able to use your craft to snuff out the fire.
Is that what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get up. Well, Alina's gonna get up as best as she can. She's gonna get as close as she can, maybe even have to climb up if she has to, and try and use Druidcraft.
You don't have to climb up. It's low enough that just walking towards the mast for like a few feet would get you close enough to snuff it out.
Right? That's what she's gonna do. She's gonna run to the mast, and she's gonna cast Druidcraft to snuff out the fire.
Alright, as you do that, I'm going to apologize. All of you make a dex save again.
Disadvantage. Hell yeah. Come on.
Disadvantage as well. Haha.
We'll roll, guys, we'll roll nat 1 in a row.
Oh gosh.
You know, maybe we shouldn't go to the moon, because I bet our rocket ride to the moon is going to be this rocky.
16.
I rolled a 10, guys! Yes! I'm doing great!
Not 12, which is
17? I got 240.
I've rolled a 1, a 1, and a 2, guys. That have been all my rolls for these deck saves.
Another deck save, goddammit.
With disadvantage.
Guys, I'm doing great for these rolls. Me, literally has like the highest deck save in the party. Also me rolling the
13.
lowest.
Alright.
Me.
You are all able to brace yourself this time as a slightly larger wave than last time hits the ship. Everyone except for Alina, who is immediately, once again, knocked to the deck.
This is a major blow to her self-esteem, gosh.
Small
I
child.
I love this. It's like, Alina, highest dex, constantly getting that ones. Brooke, lowest deck, constantly saving.
Hoot. Medium deck. Keeps hold of door no matter what.
Alright. This time, when that wave hit, there is a pretty good amount of water standing on the deck of the ship. I want to say about ankle,
Wait, how
like
deep?
to your, it's like ankle deep,
Oh,
ankle
frick.
deep. You, there are crew members who are using buckets and anything else they can use to try and get out as much water as they can.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna yell at Darius to get a hold of the steering, and then I'm gonna go down. Once again, constantly use shape water to try and get it out of the boat.
Darius, make me an athletics check.
Just to be perfectly clear, are you saying we're capsizing? Like currently in the
No.
process of
No,
cap?
that's not
Oh,
happening.
alright.
No, we're not.
No, I will let
Keep
you
in mind,
know.
I'm holding on to the steering until Darius gets a hold of it, so...
Wait,
Sorry, I heard
I
ankle
will
deep
let
in
you
water. I
know.
got very, very scared for a second.
No. The boat would be tipping as well.
guys,
JT, if we were
No.
capsizing, the boat would also be tipping.
guys, you know what I could do? I could have cast Bless.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
fuck,
but
which
okay,
way?
but
Didn't you?
just so you know, Brooke is still holding on to the steering until Darius does get a hold of it himself.
I'm gonna cast Bless second level, which allows me to target everyone else.
Okay.
Alina, Brooke, Darius,
Target everyone except me. I have a plan. I'll be fine.
JT, you don't have to roll because she's holding on to it. You don't have to roll.
Oh, never
You are
mind.
able to.
Well,
hold...
also, I'm gonna take my quarterstaff and I'm going to stab it through the holes in the wheel, so it will not turn unless I tell it to with my muscles.
That's smart.
That's
yeah.
a word that's a sentence that just came out of my mouth. Someone write that down. I like that.
Would you say that a quarterstaff is strong enough to withstand the strength of a steering wheel of a ship going out of control?
It's strong
Consider
enough to
that's
survive
how
getting.
stick
It's
is.
a weapon. It's a weapon meant to hit people with, so I assume it is.
it can survive.
I didn't just shove a branch in here. I shoved an actual pole meant for combat.
Okay. Alright. Alright, you do this. Alright. This Brooke doing that you said?
Brooke's going down and once again using shape water to constantly like move it out of the way. Like she's gonna have to move along with it because of its strength, because of its limit, but she's gonna keep moving it constantly, like out of her path and over the rail of the boat itself constantly.
Alright. What is Hoot doing? Is he just staying in the dining hall?
He's gonna take a few seconds to let go of the door and tie the buoy to himself, and then put some food in his pockets, as like any food that he's even seeing, even if it's just floating around, for his bird in his mouth, and then he's clinging back onto that door, being like,
Oh
"I am going to try and survive this.
Meanwhile,
I want to die, but not right now."
Boo's gonna be on the deck casting, bless.
Oh shit, my dice.
Pink,
Alright.
stop
Oh,
eating
shit.
plastic. For fuck's sake, cat.
Which cat is it?
Pink, she's
Is it
Yes.
Gizmo? Oh,
Pink.
it's
She had a bit of plastic and she's just like, there's something gnawing on it.
No, Lewis, why is Kintry eating plastic?
I don't know. Pink, stop eating this fucking plastic.
Oh jeez.
Fucking cat, I love you, but stop eating plastic, you dumbass.
Fucking cat.
one of you or know this, but on the stream, there's an interactive thing on the side where you can see everyone's health and their name and their profile picture for their characters. So we're all able to see that Brooke is at 39 health and Alina is at 47. So that's pretty cool. That's a little interactive thing.
Why does it sometimes
stream-
go for me and sometimes it doesn't? Like right now, it's not doing it. I want to cry.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, where's my dice again? Bowie, Darius, Alina, what should you win?
Alina's just doing whatever she can, probably grabbing the maybe trying to find a bucket and Pink, stop eating the fucking plastic. I'm not even joking. I will literally show you her eating the fucking plastic. But that's my headphones, Pink. Leave them alone. Don't swipe at me, Missy. You're being a sassy
Word.
Sue.
Hey, you gotta pick.
Alright.
Do you want her to eat the plastic or the headphones?
I mean, they're both plastic, but anyway, she's gonna probably, just look for a bucket, any kind of container, and she's gonna just try to run around and try and help with getting out water. Yeah, I know, I'm so special. I'm so creative, guys, I'm really helping.
No,
Hey, you're doing more than Hoots.
Oh boy.
It's true.
Well, I know what.
Fuck!
We say frick in this household, buddy.
Fuck you and your frick.
Alright, watch the racial slurs here.
JT, I swear to God.
Alright. What Star is doing? Is he... Alright, he just put the quarterstaff into the wheel so it wasn't spin.
I'm
You guys
also
hear
going
me?
to grab the... Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
I'm also going to grab the, assuming he's still alive and conscious, I'm going to grab the former captain. Well, captain's not the one who steers the ship. Is there a
No.
special name for that guy?
I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure
Just
there is, but I don't know all ceiling
I don't
terminology,
know it.
so I don't.
me neither.
You know
but
what? It's not worth my time right now. I'm not looking it up.
I
I
know
grabbed
scale, not ceiling
Wheel
terminology.
Man, and I'm just gonna grab him and I'm gonna pull him to his feet.
he was not
I love how-
unconscious from how hard he hit the ground, but you're able to
I
shake him
love how
awake.
both took his job
Yes,
from him.
bitch.
You are able to shake him awake.
Alright, I'm gonna give
Did you
him.
hear me that time?
I'm a good man. I did hear you, and I'm gonna give him a cure wounds, just to make sure he doesn't go unconscious again. Just Lois, just take the plastic away from her.
I was gonna say, like,
Like if she swallows that could kill her. Just
making
take it
sure-
away.
I'm making sure she's not gonna swallow it. She's just kind of like munching on it.
Bap her head. Just a quick bap.
No, not just a bat, but heavy slap would do.
Alrighty.
She's like bapping it with
what?
she's like, what she's doing, she's bapping it with a paw, munching it, like giving it one crunch, then bapping it with a paw again, and then giving it a crunch, and then bapping it with a paw again.
Guys, what do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6?
1.
5.
1.
2.
5.
So 1, 2, 5, and
A second. Alright. All of you watch as a shadow suddenly is cast over you. Like, it gets darker than it already was. You look up to your right. There is a massive wave. I need everyone to roll a strength save.
Everyone gets a plus.
fuck.
Everyone gets a D4
At-
to main save.
Wait, considering Brooke is constantly using shape water, could she like constantly move it so it doesn't like the air?
No, you can.
Gosh dang it! I was hoping I could craft it.
Remember, everyone gets a D4 now, because I casted Bless.
All right, so
I
we'll-
don't fear this wave. I'm not gonna
roll
use
it.
my.
I roll a 12.
How long does the bless die last? Herb?
It lasts a minute under my concentration.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm
Who
totally
did
gonna
we
use it then.
lose?
Okay, there we go.
So wait, no, so a strength save.
Hello. Roll a strength save.
Okay.
Oh damn it! I missed out on a nat 20, but I got 28.
And I'm gonna add the bless to that, so that's a D4, correct?
D4, yeah. I don't get the Bless because I don't have enough levels to cast it on everyone.
All right, so that. Okay, that becomes a 17 for me then.
I got a 4.
Oh no.
Thank you for the +4, because otherwise I wouldn't have had
No, it's a
anything.
D4.
Oh. Wait,
Did-
then...
did-
What?
You roll a 1d4, so you roll 2d20.
So your strength is a plus. It's just a 0, so that's a 9.
Yeah, I
without
know.
anymore.
Then you roll 1d4, like you roll 1d4. Shut up, pumpkin
Yeah.
plot.
What the frick? I didn't know it does.
What the fuck? Who are you?
Didn't know Hunger Games bot did that.
It does. It's annoying when you're trying to just do
So I
something.
just roll the normal disadvantage, but instead of a
No, just
plus
normal.
anything.
No, just D4. Just a D4 because it's
Just
blessed.
a
just a
D4.
d4.
And then you add that on to 9.
That's a 5d20. I need
Okay.
to roll
11?
for damage really
Yeah,
quick.
now you have an 11.
Yeah.
put that in
Oh,
chat.
that's not 20.
What did I roll? I rolled.
That's a 16. That's a 13. A second.
See, who's seeing that shadow and hiding behind the door, being like, fuck this?
Was 3. I need. This is 4. That's a
I
19.
rolled a 12. Fuck.
And this is another nat 20.
Of course you rolled high.
Well,
Alright, who rolled below a 10?
Bowie did.
I got a 4.
Oh. Oh no. Did anyone roll below a 15?
I did.
I did.
It's just Brooke and Darius with the two that didn't roll below a 15.
Goodbye,
I got
Boone.
28. Does that mean I cannot take 5d 1 million damage?
I wasn't rolling damage. I wasn't rolling damage for you guys. I was rolling damage for the ship.
Oh.
Oh.
Can
I was
my
rolling damage for the-
gigantic muscles of strength be channeled into the ship with spiritual power to protect it?
Right, okay, yeah, somebody's gonna need to like check the lower decks of the ship to make sure like what's going down underneath as well.
Oh no! Bowie, what did you roll?
I got a 4.
Did you really roll a 4?
I rolled a
Yes.
4.
Oh,
Lie. Lie.
all
Give me a
right.
chance to lie. Lie.
Peach, please.
All right, you will watch as this huge wave. It towers over the boat. As it hits, every one of you is knocked down. Every single one.
You keep
But
cutting
you
out.
will
I can't
watch,
hear you.
for fuck's sake.
Ah! Discord, please.
Hi.
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 This massive wave that towers over the ship suddenly smacks down. All of you are thrown prone. Every single one of you. And you all watch as Bowie suddenly disappears.
Oh, jeez.
You all watch as Bowie is swept out to sea.
Ah, shit.
Good thing she wore her buoy.
Bowie is wearing a buoy.
Now listen here.
Okay. Thank goodness I'm here for this. Oh my gosh. Brooke's gonna jump off the ship. Like, she's gonna get up and jump off the ship.
I want you to roll perception at disadvantage.
Ah, shit.
Hello?
Oh.
Yep, I'm looking. Yep.
Meanwhile, while that's going on, who's going to frantically try and grab the door again? He's having none of this.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. 7! Oh no!
You don't see shit. You dive down in the water, and you come back up at while you're down inside in the water. It's almost ink black. Like, it's so dark because of the storm raging above you and the shadow that's being cast by the ship. You come back up to the surface and you look around. All of the waves that are crashing around you, despite the bright lighting that keeps flashing around, you cannot see Bowie.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
The
Right.
very...
I'm gonna
The
yell
very
for
first
Billy.
thing.
I'm gonna yell for Billy. Is she
Can I
in
hear
range
you?
to hear me?
Bowie, roll for perception at disadvantage.
Alrighty.
While this is all going on,
You guys just lost your water. Get rid of her.
14.
give me just a second. As this is all going on, Artist, I want you to do a strength save on the steering wheel, even though you have your quarterstaff in there. I want you to do a strength save to try and keep it in there and keep it locked from to keep the steering wheel from spinning out of control.
Disadvantage?
Everyone, go ahead with advantage, and the rest of you do a strength save as well. Ones that are on the boat.
With disadvantage or no?
Okay.
What did you say then, Peach?
You
Please say no. Who has a 0 in strength?
Okay,
What was
so my
it?
wheel save was a crit fail.
what were you saying, Lois?
With disadvantage for the strength save on the boat?
Darius has advantage, but the rest of you are rolling disadvantage.
Oh,
We have
if
to.
I have advantage
We
on the
still
wheel
have
save,
Bowie's
then I
plus
got a
4,
10.
right?
Not a nat 1.
What did you say, Bastion?
Roll
We
a
roll
9,
the same
guys.
thing as we did last time, right?
Yeah, strength save. Roll a
Yes.
Wait, did it strip say wheel save? How did that?
That was my strength save to hold onto the wheel,
I know, but how does it know that?
because I put that after the roll.
9. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. I like this
So-
bot. This is a good bot.
Like that. Like I just put in the thing there. If you do
So
that,
roll-
it'll do it for you.
So roll D2d20 KL1. Do I just add plus 4 then?
No,
To the
you don't have.
1d4?
You don't have a modifier because you don't have any strength modifiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then how do I do the plus 4? That
You don't
Don't
do
do
any.
You don't have a
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Right, so
told
for
You're half inside, so you might get lucky.
the ones down the ship, who rolled one at a time, please? Who rolled what for their strength save?
I rolled
I got a. Well, let's go first.
No, go on.
I got 21. My deck save for the ship. For my wheel save, I got a 10.
Lois?
I rolled a 9 for my save on the boat,
And-
whatever.
And then who got a 2? Alright,
Who's dead?
all of you who are on the ship are knocked prone. For your wheel save, you got a what? A
I got a 10.
10. You are knocked prone, but you're able to, as you are falling, you hold on, you grab onto the wheel, and you're somehow able to like keep your upper body up as you are holding onto the steering wheel, and you're able to keep control. With the help you're getting from your staff is helping lots with it, but everyone else that's on the ship is knocked prone.
Every time Elena gets back up, she just falls back down.
This is horrible.
I haven't succeeded one
And now
row
I'm
yet.
one of the more proactive ones off the ship, so I'm sorry, guys.
Who's
Um,
going to find, like, the nearest... No, who's going to take part of his cloak and tie it to the door this time?
Alright.
He is staying up.
Alright, Brooke and Bowie, I need both of you to roll I want to say dex. Yeah, just do another dex save at disadvantage.
Ah, frick. Wait, no, did Bowie hear me, though? Because she got a 14.
14.
Bowie, for a moment, you think you hear someone calling out for you, but over the sound of the wind and the thunder and the waves, you are not sure if you heard someone call out to you or not.
Are you gonna respond?
Well, I got a 14.
Oh?
Dex save.
12! Oh, the rip my nat 20!
So many nat 20s being like given out on fucking disadvantage.
That's how it works.
What did you got? A 14 and you got a 12? A smaller wave, a series of small waves comes over in the water, and Bowie, you are able to hold on tightly to your buoy that you have on you, and so you're able to keep yourself above the water so your head does not go under. And the same for you, Brooke.
Yes, I'm holding on to my twin.
Alright, I'm gonna yell for Bowie again.
Alright, Bowie, roll for perception at disadvantage.
That's a 20.
Classic 20.
Still 20.
Yeah.
Still a 20.
Alright.
Yeah, it is nat 20. You're right.
Not nat 20, just dirty 20.
Classic 20. Get right.
20.
Bowie gonna respond?
Keep in mind, I was thinking, keep in mind that perception was in that sight. This time, you hear someone calling out to you.
Oh boy.
Just for a moment, the waves, died down just a bit, and you were able to hear over the rain and the thunder, you were able to hear someone call out your name.
Well, I'm gonna try and head towards that direction even though I can't swim. Might as well just do a little fucking doggy paddle, I don't know.
Alright, strength check. Strength check at disadvantage.
That's another nat 20, that's at disadvantage. I got a
This
Which is
sad.
7.
I hate this so
This is
much.
so painful to watch.
So
It makes me
basically,
cringe seeing all these nat 20s being just removed from existence.
It's fine.
So
For me, it's great.
basically,
Makes
It's
it
great till
entertaining
you
for
accidentally
me.
kill one of us.
I think you were gonna die.
how I'm imagining
Accidentally kill.
How-
Ooh, aha.
how I'm imagining this is that basically Bowie's just kind of trying to do a doggy paddle in the middle of a freaking hurricane.
3. Alright, really quick, everyone that's on this ship, roll a deck save.
Oh no.
So I need to
Disadvantage
do-
deck save.
Yep.
Just assume everything's
Cool.
disadvantage unless she says otherwise.
See, I'm glad with this because now I don't have to roll anything
I'm
else.
scared.
Oh,
5-year-old something got shit.
Well,
Ignore
you know
that.
what? At least who secured himself to everything possible.
Ignore
You're
the 30.
the person we all want to fail, because you're
Ignore
gonna,
the,
even if you
ignore
fall
the
prone, you're just gonna be
35, by the
caught on
way.
your fucking lash or something.
ignore the 35, by
I-
the way.
Okay, I was gonna ignore the 35, but now you pointed it out, and now I can't stop looking at the 35, man.
I'm scared now. What have you done?
It's damage,
I'm
I think
it's
that's
fine.
what
tied to a door. The only
I
thing
think that's how
keeping
much
me
damage our
safe is
boat's
who
taking.
is tied to the door.
Yeah, just so you guys know, while this is all going on, the boat is taking damage this entire time. Every wave, every large
Yeah.
gust of wind, boat's taking damage.
I heard her say 5d20 at one point, and I'm very scared.
Yeah, no, when Brooke gets back on the boat, she's gonna be yelling at people to check this, like, how bad we
Start rubbing this boat, for God's sake.
I'll just use my healer's kit on the boat. Yeah,
Not,
that'll work.
not bad. We need to repair it like a generator. Stick our hands in and start working them around.
Hell yeah.
Even a child could do it, Alina.
Hey.
I just wish
Lena.
if the boat is damaged and it obviously and hopefully survives, Brooke can just help everybody because I have a certain spell. Aha!
This time, which one did I roll? I rolled a 3, which means, alright, that wave. Alright. Another, mediums, what you assume to be a medium-sized wave hits the boat hard, and ironically, everyone is, able to keep themselves upright except for your cloak. You have it tied to the door. You hear a loud ripping sound as you are thrown to the ground. And you are gonna take 4 points of damage as your head smacks against the ground.
I hate you.
It's
Rip.
not my fault. You rolled a 4. You rolled a not 1, not me.
It's not my fault that you took away my 11.
Alright, Bowie, you struggle to fight against the wave to try and swim towards the voice you heard. But the fact that you don't know how to swim, and the fact that you're fighting a storm, you don't even move, honestly. You stay basically in the same spot. Or as much as possible as you, further and further away from the ship.
Oh, Jesus. I knew I should have had a fucking rope attached to something, I don't know.
Brooke's gonna. I don't know if there's anything I can use. Is there anything
Brooke,
we've got?
I want you to do a dex save at disadvantage.
Fricker. Alright.
Give me another nat 1, please.
No.
No.
Yes,
No.
please.
Don't roll a nat 1 dice, even though the dice seem to be loving the nat 1s
Oh
to me.
my god, why am I
today.
sweating so bad? My room is not hot.
12.
Ooh, you just made it. Alright,
Oh.
another, this, it's another smaller, wave. It comes down on you, and this, you're ready for it again, and it does not do anything to you. However, on the ship, because you are so low, you are not affected by this, but that is a d6. 3. Who's on the deck of the ship?
Me? I'm like in the center of the ship.
PT, where are you? You're up on the where the steering wheel aren't you?
Yeah, but that's part of the deck, isn't it?
Oh, you're up above the deck. You're above the deck.
Oh, all right.
You know what? We'll just do the d20.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll say that works. All right. Alina.
Yes?
Dex save at disadvantage.
Oh boy! Oh shit, nearly copied the image. It's like I have the deck save pretty much almost copied. I've been nearly but I forgot that I just copied the thing, so I was like, well, let me just roll this. Huh. Fuck yeah, 18.
Yay!
Alright, you, this time, you are not knocked prone. However, you are going to take
Oh no.
16 points of damage
What the
as a bolt
Peach.
of as a bolt of lightning strikes the deck almost directly next to you. Once again,
and the
fire
water.
on there's once again fire on the deck.
Thunder damage, oh no.
She's going to.
Wait, would there be?
Oh, I didn't think about thunder damage. Thank you, Burb.
Well,
Burb,
thunder,
I hate you.
I'm joking.
thunder damage is just like, you know, the sound of something impacting.
Huh?
Yeah. Well,
That's what
she's-
thunder damage is.
So lightning damage.
Thunder and
No,
lightning.
There are two types of damage. Anyway, Olia's gonna, I guess, kind of yelp in pain, but seeing that there's a fire, she's again going to use Druidcraft to try and put out the fire.
Alright. What was Brooke doing?
Brooke?
Yeah.
Still
Well,
trying to find Bowie.
I just had a genius idea. I'm
What?
gonna yell out for Bowie. Once again. And then I'm gonna cast Flaming Spear as a beacon for myself so that Bowie can see where I am if she's near me.
Bowie, roll perception at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
5-foot diameter spear. Lord.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Perception, right?
Yes.
That's an 8.
Oh gosh.
Well, looks like Bowie's gonna be lost.
I'm gonna keep screaming for Bowie.
And before she finds Rapture.
Herb, I'm sorry. Ooh, you will come back to Bowie in a moment.
Oh jeez.
Look, I want to say you've been in the water for a good 5 minutes now, maybe 6 or 7. No matter how much you scream, or no matter what kind of spell you cast to try to act as a beacon, you see no sign of Bowie anywhere. You can't hear her calling out, you don't see her, nothing.
How about I yell out? I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
That would have been a good idea.
Yeah, what the frick, man?
Peach is clearly trying to bring in backstory trauma.
Obviously, shut up.
And blah, 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 blah. Ship, roll another strength save at disadvantage.
Oh,
Who?
boy. Around the ship.
On the ship,
Did you
roll
also
strength.
read what I told what Hoot was doing in the process?
Yes.
Oh,
I rolled
strength.
an
I
8,
see
guys.
you.
I rolled an 8.
Gosh dang it!
I'm doing great, guys. We're all gonna be fine.
We're all gonna get bonked.
Let me know if anyone rolls below a 10.
I rolled below 10.
Epic gamer time.
Come on, JT.
What to it I call? Pro gamer move.
One.
Cold rolling it to my room. And Peach will find out
No.
because I won't tell her. I rolled a 1,012,000.
Also,
I technically wrote Oh, do we no longer have that buff?
No, it's only a one-time use.
Oh, well, I have a 14.
I rolled below an 8,
Alright.
guys. I rolled an 8.
I rolled 12, so I'm
Food, as you
not super dead.
make your way down to the lower deck, you are tossed a bit, but you are able to stay upright, and you are able to successfully make your way to below deck. There you see Penelope, Gizmo, Kintry, and Kolvar seems to have made his way over to where the other animals are. You also see a few goats and a few cages holding chickens. Up above deck, Aris, you are able to stay on your feet. However, Elena, once again, you are knocked prone to the ship, onto the deck.
That small child is gonna be covered in bruises.
Yep.
Brooke,
Yeah?
you hear up above on the ship, you hear someone screaming out your name, and you are able to recognize this voice as Idella, as she is screaming as loud as she can for you to get back on the ship.
In a last-ditch effort, Brooke gonna cast Water Walk on herself, and if Bowie is within 30 feet of her, on her as well.
Nope.
Well, fuck.
Holy crap!
Time to make a
since
new
she's
tech.
walking-
Time to make a
since
new
she's
character,
walking
guys.
on the water now, she's gonna run around for a bit trying to find Bowie. Just a little bit, real quick.
Kit, I want you to meet me really quick in one of the voice chats in the D&D corner.
Use my lair of horror.
Fuck.
Use my
It's the best lair of horror.
Which one?
No, mine's best.
Alright, go meet me in
That's different,
meet me in JT's lair of horror.
Okay.
Well, time to make a new character, guys. Hey.
No, don't make a new character.
I'm still gonna make a new character just in case.
We're all bred except Lois. Kill the heathen.
Wait, what? Wait, why kill me? No, wait.
You joined the blues.
I have a gun.
You joined the
But I
blues.
have a gun.
I'm from the Task Force 141.
Yeah, but I'm a furry with a gun.
That's my new excuse for everything now.
Bowie with a gun.
I'm gonna
Bird person, I need your help. Not
What?
Bird's help. Bowie's having a moment. I don't want to disturb that. Bird person, help me.
What?
We're killing the heretic.
She's got a gun and she's not afraid to use it.
Someone say something funny to the stream.
Titty sprinkles.
Bravo 6 going dank. Oh, gee.
So I'm sitting there, barbecue sauce on my titties.
Two bros.
We're just killing Lois. 5 feet apart because of napkin. No, actually, right now it's 5 feet apart because of social distancing.
What up? My name's Jared, and I'm 19 and never fucking learned how to read.
You know your boys got the
Witness how
screen.
Witness how quickly we all just descend into absolute just insanity as soon as the DM leaves.
Yep.
Like it's been like 120 seconds and we're already quoting vines and talking about two sprinkles and barbecue sauce.
Because vines are always the best thing in the world, no matter how dead they are.
Remember, I had those 2 days of just making me doing nothing more than making Calamus vines. Like, come on.
I remember that. I went back to those because I went there like 2 days after you posted them, and I went back because I realized you were tagging the character, and I watched every single one of them.
They're so accurate.
Please continue doing
I
that.
will. My personal favorite one is the one I did for Darius, Alina, and Kolva. It's just the, hey, get your fucking dog, bitch, in the butt. Yes,
The fight. Yes, it
I really want some chips, but there is no chips.
Did you tag Hoot as the one with the free Taco Bell and he just falls on his face?
I think so. It's been a long time since I did those. Oh, there was so many I made. I need to go find a bunch more because. Hang on, let me just like Google the word.
See, you just. At this moment in time in the roleplay, everybody hates Hoot for some random reason. So you just gotta find every single. Like, with the so you come to my birthday with a birthday gift on my birthday, and you need who to be the one that says happy birthday,
Happy birthday! Oh yeah.
and have everybody else be the person who's saying you come to my birthday.
Yeah. Also, this is what it was Stars and Hoot and Boo when they both actually get along. Go suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucker.
Oh no, you're gonna have that get stuck in my head now. I get that stuck in my head for months at a time.
I ain't saying shit.
Help us, we'll go.
Alright,
Our minds.
Darius, where are you? Where is everyone on the ship? I know who's
Still
below
in the
deck.
middle.
Where are all of you?
I am on the quarter deck.
Your deck. Alina, you're on the deck.
Just the main deck, just like the middle part.
Alright, both of you roll perception.
Okay. With disadvantage or no?
Don't do disadvantage or advantage. It's a normal roll.
Hey, 26. I got eyes of a hawk.
And JT
And I got the
died.
ears of a
Fuck.
human.
You
No, Fox is like a 27. I'm a human.
both of you watch casts and you don't really sure what she casts, but you suddenly see her stand up and walk and run around on the water, despite the fact that it's raging and it's towering. There's some waves towering over her. You watch as she running around, and it almost seems as if she sees something, and you watch as she actually dives down below the waves, and she's gone. You don't see her come back up.
Alien's gonna, I guess, run to the side, and she's gonna pull out a signal whistle and just blow it as hard as she can to see if there's any response.
Oh shit.
There is 0 response.
She's gonna start kind of quietly panicking, just going up to the core deck. Just,
Now, everyone on the ship, including Hoot, roll. Oh, who lose? Alright, everyone that's on the everyone on the ship, roll a strength check at disadvantage.
Strength check or
I
strength
hate you.
save?
And
again,
save.
guys. I got an 8 again, guys. This is the second 8 I've rolled in a row when it comes to strength checks. I think I've rolled 3 8s in a row, actually, when it comes to these checks.
So is it a save or a check?
Save.
It still doesn't work for me no matter what. 12 in strength, boys. Oh, God.
Oof.
Peach, if you're talking, I can't hear you, Peach.
Save.
Save.
Oh. Alright, thank you.
Hear me?
See, Lois, you think you're rolling
whoops.
bad.
I got a 19.
You guys hear me?
I did it wrong. Yeah, I can hear you.
I can.
I don't know about the others, but I can.
Yeah, I can.
Hoot, you are knocked down hard onto the ground, onto the deck. You are going to take 6 points of damage from how hard you hit the ground.
I hate you.
Love you too.
Alina,
Yeah.
you are knocked prone.
Again! At this point, I don't even know if she's getting back up. She just said that just going, there was no point of me getting back
And,
up.
alright, give me just a second. I don't have dice for this, so I gotta do it this way.
Okay, why did you remind me of the freaking go suck a dick thing? 'Cause that's stuck
Yeah, I
in my
know,
head,
right?
playing on repeat.
Hey, Peach, what the flip?
Nothing? You don't see anything?
You know, there is dice roll. There is. Do you not have the DM roll? The DM roll?
She is thanks to DM rules. I think she's just trying to scare us.
I
Let me tell you,
forgot.
Peach.
No.
Go suck
Wait.
a
I forgot.
Peach.
I forgot that I actually had access to that roll.
Just quietly this is go suck a dick.
You know, if you like, I can roll for you.
No.
I'll do it right now.
No.
No, don't worry. I can help you. Trust me.
No, it's fine.
No, you're not
JT,
allowed.
what are you doing? JT, what are you doing?
Oh, jeez.
He's gonna
No,
give her all that ones.
I got a 1 on each of them. What do you know?
It's like a Minecraft villager. Ha.
That access to that one, so I apologize. Alright.
Oh.
Alright.
But what makes it funnier is her at with those. It's a 64, but her at's. I swear I'm not a murderer.
You're about to be.
Sorry. Do it again.
Okay.
I'll do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again.
I'm gonna kill you.
I finally rolled something that's not an 8, guys. I finally rolled something that's not an 8 on a strength check.
Nice.
Hey,
I'm
look, you gotta
so
do it
gonna
again.
kill you.
Wait, again? Did you just say again?
Yeah, do it again.
I am gonna be dead by the end of this.
Yes, I don't
I got
you guys.
10.
Are you serious?
Oh, only do it once. What are you doing?
I'm fine.
Jason,
Alright, what did you roll get for your first roll?
Because you said again,
Uh,
so
19.
2, a 16, and a 3. 2, a 16, and a 3. Who? You're gonna take another 5 damage.
I
Damn.
hate you.
Alina?
yeah.
Alright. It or Darius watches as one large wave hits the ship, and they're all able to stay up. However, another large wave hits it almost as soon as the other one does. A moment after that first one does, and you watch as Alina is also washed out to sea,
Hey, guys!
Alright, I'm
long-
happy now.
along with several other members of the crew.
I know what's happening. I see what's happening
Go suck a
here.
dick, suck a
Yeah,
dick,
but-
suck a mouth.
I
God.
see.
Oh my
You're killing us with an nebula.
Killing us hard. Killing us hard.
Okay, out of character, I want to strip naked and just embrace a sweet embrace of death and just jump into the sea and get it over with. But in character,
Alright.
JT, I ain't saying anything, but yeah.
Shut up.
All I
My
said was
brain.
yeah.
Lena,
Yes?
beat me in JT's Realm of Horror.
Oh boy, guys! Don't, guys, have fun.
Plot twist. This is all just a dream.
How?
Hello?
Roll perception.
Okay.
Just a normal roll. Just a normal roll.
13.
As you are washed out into the water, you are pushed under, and you see, you are disoriented for a moment, and you're not really sure if you see it correctly or not, but you see something quickly move around you in the water.
I'm sorry, what? Hey,
You this, and you take a big breath and make a dex save.
just a normal deck save or with disadvantage?
Advantage.
Okay. Give me a second then, just do this. It's 1d20 plus 8. 12! Why am I rolling so shit on all my saves today? Literally, I have like, I think the highest
Right.
I've rolled is a 16.
You are able to brace yourself. You are able to somehow position your arms in a way that keeps yourself up above the water, and a small wave hits you, and you are able to stay up, and you're not under. Do a perception check, just a normal one.
12 again! I am rolling literal dog shit today.
Roll again. I'll let you roll again.
Okay, thank you. 24. Dang. Wow, my dice are actually, I think the dice actually hate me today though. With how bad I've been
Alright, you
rolling.
got 24. Nice. Alright. As you come back up, as you brace yourself for that first wave, you're able to see a blue, green, and a purple multicolored tail move around you in the water. And a moment later, you are pulled under.
Oh,
You are now face to face with a mer person. You can tell that she is a woman because she has wraps around her chest area. Looking around, you see that you are absolutely surrounded by them. And you not only see the crew members that were swept out to sea, you also see Brooke and Bowie
oh.
is unharmed and don't look as if they are drowning.
Huh.
And the woman that pulled you under offers her hand to you.
Do they speak any language? Do they speak a language that I would know or know? So I'm wondering if they got Sylvan as a language.
They know Aquan and Common.
Okay, I know Common at least. She's gonna. I mean, I can't speak of the water, but I'm just curious if they give you the chance. But she's going to.
You can try.
She's just gonna give her more of a nod, but still kind of holding her breath, and she's going to reach forward and she's gonna grab the hand, knowing that this might be her best chance.
The moment your hand touches hers, not feel. You are suddenly aware of the fact that you're holding your breath, but you also realize that you can suddenly breathe as well. Like you don't have to hold your breath.
Thank you.
She smiles at you and join on. Before we go back in there, don't say anything.
I won't.
Okay, get back over there.
Yeet.
That's a close to victory.
We hate
What the fuck did I
you.
miss?
Penis.
The fuck are you?
Oh,
Fuck are you weirdos doing in here?
Penis.
Killing each other.
I was
Jake-
trying to
Jake-
say penis until you came back, but I
Hey,
failed a moment
Peach, did
before
a
you
similar
returned.
thing happen?
Yes,
Okay.
exact same thing happened.
Alright.
Yep.
Welcome to the.
Oh wait, shoot. Herb, I need you to go join me and JT's because you don't know what happened.
Ah!
God damn.
Over there.
You're right.
I know we're back here.
Ah, damn it, Lois is back.
Oh,
I can say
Okay,
penis.
hey
over
Lois,
her.
I'll do you want to I'll talk to you in my DMs real quick.
yeah,
like,
I'll
what-
DM you as well.
Yeah.
I can deafen myself if you guys don't
No,
like
no,
to
no,
talk.
no, it's fine, don't worry. We can DM it, because, I mean, vines. Thousands of years later, honestly, tears and fears both work.
Let me see what other ones I got.
Fear anything.
You will fear me. I have a gun.
I don't fear guns.
Yeah. So I'm not telling you guys anything. I'm only telling Lois this because
We know what's up.
yeah.
Again,
Can you at least give us from a 1 to 10 how dead are we?
We're not saying anything.
no, we're not, we've been told
69.
We've been told strict orders not to say anything. Also, again, you will
Hey.
fear me. I have a gun.
You should say anything. The only gun I fear is a Model 780 with Dragon's Breath rounds and detachable mag. Just fuck that shit.
Just, okay, you know even earlier, I get Kat to draw that, but she's not holding a pistol, she's holding the ray gun. And she's got the revive symbol above her head.
I love that.
Revive me, I have a ray gun, motherfucker.
I've been directly messaged by who? Oh, where's he?
I say I am afraid that this
I'm not. I don't fear anything except talking to girls.
well, you're talking to me and Kit.
Yeah, over Discord.
You've known me for like 2 years, dude.
Yeah, and we're talking over Discord.
Well,
You don't scare me
I mean,
anymore,
I guess
woman.
you are. I mean, you are kind of lucky because if I didn't lose my job and it wasn't for COVID, I probably would have been over there in the June time. So I mean, guess.
Yeah, I want to be able to talk to you because I'm afraid of girls. Girls scare me.
Oh no, we have.
The only thing I'm afraid of.
So this is us surrounded by Peach slowly taking us into the group chat one by one.
She's
You're
not
wrong.
taking me. They may take me, but never take. Wait. No, never
Hey,
mind.
that's like I said. Hoot's below deck. That's the exact reason. He's not gonna drown like the rest of you.
It's like me playing chess, and I know I'm gonna lose, but I decide to see just how long I can take the ball on a song and dance before I die.
JT,
Exactly.
you literally beat me against chess like all the time.
Yeah, well, I don't beat the bot. And I just see, hey, I'm a king and a pawn. Let's see how long I can run from death against this queen.
Like literally,
I've been directly messaged by Doom Guy himself. Oh my god, this is such an honor.
That's Spartan in the chat who
Is he asking you to? Is he asking you to sponsor Raid Shadow Legends?
No.
I haven't checked yet. Just a minute, Doom guy. I'm sorry. I promise I would never keep someone such as you waiting on any other day, but I'm being messaged by many people. Apologize, Your Honor. Oh my fucking god, you...
JT, what happened? What happened, JT?
Yeah, what happened, Lois? Huh?
Hey,
What
Doom
happened?
guy. You're an epic gamer. Like, no irony there. Like, seriously, you're awesome.
Oh, God, what happened, JT?
Well, Doom guy sent me this. And funny story, that's the exact loadout I want on my Model 780, but it's hell trying to get Dragon's Breath.
Hey, I guess that's Modern Warfare. Is that new Modern Warfare? Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I need to play it still and have it because I'm poor.
You know, I hear Warzone is free. I don't know how to get it.
I do.
But
yeah,
you
it's
have Warzone.
free. I might just grab Warzone and just see if I can somehow play with you. Because I mean, well, you'll have.
I mean, I can play Warzone. I have it.
Yeah, I'll grab Warzone on PS1 and we can maybe play Warzone someday.
Yeah, there's also free multiplayer weekend.
Yeah, fair enough. If that ever happens, just let me know because let me know or I'll try and keep an eye out for it. I'll be like thinking like JT. I need to.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. I'll just be like just screaming that we need because I mean what we've played. Only ever played one game and that was two games technically of Kino Detona and Zombies. And that's just like, ooh. To be fair, we did get around.
Yeah, well, Warzone is a different beast entirely, and I'm not that bad at it.
But
I guess you really can't elaborate.
Time for me to make a new character, guys.
Clark, this is all just a dream. Hopefully, it's not going.
We're blind, Daddy, because he's gonna forever wait.
As a wise man once said, I don't think this is a dream.
Ah, gee.
Oh my god. Alright. So, I want to say, the storm continues to rage on for a good hour or two. You're not really sure, Darius or Hoot. More waves hit the ship over this course, and some more members of the crew are swept off to sea, although not too many. By the time that you are able to sail the ship out of the storm and into more steady water, I want to say there's only 5 crew members left, counting the captain and Idella, Angeline, and 3 other members. And then there's also you, Darius, and then below deck would be Hoot. So there are 7 of you left on the ship. As the ship comes to clearer waters, Hoot, you are able to come back up on deck.
He doesn't, but he should.
You are able to notice that the boat is no longer rocking, and you don't hear rain, and you don't hear any thunder.
All I heard was thunder, and then you cut out.
Yeah, there's no more rain or thunder.
Yeah, you don't hear any more
JT
rain
talking?
or... No.
No,
This
I'm
is
not.
Circles. Okay, well,
Because they
it's 3.
push to talk. Yeah, I'm doing the
Oh.
push to talk thing.
Justin,
Yeah,
please go on deck.
fine.
Thank you.
He cautiously goes to the deck, but he stays under shelter just in case.
Okay, what did I miss?
As you make your way
There's
back
only
up
7
to
of us
sea,
left.
there's only 7 of you left. You are able to see that the sky is now clear, although there are still some clouds lingering. It seems that this The area that the ship is in now, seems to be the area where the storm had just passed through. So you are no longer in danger of the storm.
I'm confused.
Just, you just let you go. You went straight into the storm. Okay, you just either you passed through the storm or the storm just went over you, or both. You're not really sure. Arius and who? I need you both to roll perception.
Disadvantage
So,
or no
question.
disadvantage?
Were we sailing through the storm, or were we trying to bunker through
We're
it?
sailing straight through the storm. It's a normal roll, by the way. No disadvantage or advantage.
So +5 +6.
Hate to ask
Can you hear me,
again,
JP?
but Discord decided to take 2 or 3 years to load that, so everyone went quiet. So I did not hear if they sailed during the storm.
We were sailing through the storm.
You were sailing directly through it.
Well, ain't
17.
that a load of
So-
dicks on sticks?
So I want to tell you guys, the ship had 300 HP at the beginning. Ship now has 85.
Yeah, that's dope HP. That's fine.
Fine, guys.
Also, I got 23.
Better.
Also, I'm gonna cry.
Okay, I see. The time that I had to roll 5d20, I got 93. Alright. You are both able to notice. Darius, since you are up at a higher vantage point and you are actually outside, you see this first. Look off to your left, and I'm gonna assume you go over to the railing like the rest of this crew is doing, or what's left of the crew.
Yes, but slightly back in case the aboleth tries to get me too.
You really
It's
did something.
not.
You take my comrades, but you won't take my hat.
Don't touch the hat.
Okay, Jack Sparrow. Alright.
Dun, 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 dun,
You-
dun, dun.
You make
Dude,
your
I got
way
that
over
during
to
the
the
storm.
edge. You make your way over to the edge of the ship. And you see, along with all the others, Hoot, did you go to the edge of the railing as well with the others?
Why not?
All of you are able to see, a group of... Well, you're able to see all your party members that you just watched, an hour or so ago get washed out to sea. You see Brooke, Alina,
Did you just call me Book?
did. You see Brooke, you see Bowie, you see Alina. You see all the other crew members that were washed out to sea. And along with them, you also see a group of 12 merfolk.
Ah, okay,
So,
that makes sense now.
Being held
Yep,
captive.
yep, that's what happened.
Help.
Held captive.
No,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
So I'm assuming we can see them as well.
Yeah.
Okay, Brooks, can I do something?
Hold on. The Idella and Alina are Alina's the captain of the ship now, god dang it.
God, the captain's out.
Idella and Angeline call out for the remaining 3 crew members to cast anchor, and the ship comes to a slow halt as the anchor is let down. And what are you gonna say?
Well, first of all, who can I tell is struggling to stay afloat the most?
Buoy.
Bowie?
No,
aside from
now it's
Bowie.
now it's calm. Alina's doing okay swimming. She's not the strongest, but she's able to keep herself afloat.
Yeah, it's like,
Also, you guys are not swimming. You are walking on the water.
oh, dang it, I was about to do a thing, but okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You are walking on the water.
Buoy's still on
Okay,
the
well, at least Brooks gonna yell like, "Hey, we got some help!"
Who's just gonna see this and mutter under his breath?
You, your group in the water, you guys are all able to get to the ship, and you're able to climb up. You're able to get back on the ship. everyone that is now on the ship, you all watch as a different group of people come up with you as well. The ones that rescued the ones that fell into the water, you all saw merfolk, people who don't have legs, that just have a tail.
I
However-
didn't need no rescuing. I went there my own accord.
This is what you see, by the way.
Ooh.
Oh, they're cool.
Oh, hey, it's the Zora.
You see those people. However, the people that are now climbing up the ladder with you are Tritons.
Oh.
Ah.
And as they come up onto the ship, one of the Tritons steps forward and says, sounds like he's trying to show you guys that you are now safe.
How cold is the water? Oh no.
Yeah. Shush.
I mean, Brooke's fine with whatever. She's aquatic.
Anyone gonna say anything to the people?
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna say, welcome aboard, my fellow aquatic acquaintances.
JT.
Booze.
Darius is far too shell shocked to say anything at all.
So is Hoot.
After
Not gonna
Brooke
lie.
says this, she's actually just gonna stand there, like, her hands on, and she's like, there's tears rolling down her eyes. Like, she is trying to stay composed, but she's not in the slightest bit composed.
Boo's just gonna curl up into a ball.
Like, she's
Just a
smiling,
second.
and like, there's just tears going down her eyes, and she's like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
One momento.
It,
Por favor.
oh. I just want to how cold is the? We must know how cold the water is.
Pretty cold.
It's room temperature.
Since you guys are actually, you guys were actually just like, you're in a relatively kind of tropical area, so it's not warm, it's not cold. I want to say it's cool.
It's still gonna be cold.
Cold. enough.
Since it was just raining and storming, it would be cold, though.
Yeah, so at least we're like kind of shivering a bit. She's not exactly used to cold. Cold water being in cold water for now, but she's gonna. Thank you for saving us, all of us. Thank you so much.
The Triton man, he smiles and she nods his head. It was my pleasure, little one, he says, and surprisingly, he speaks in common.
I don't think many of us would have survived if not for you. Is there anything I can do to repay you?
He shakes his head. There is no payment that needs to be made here. But, he says that after he says, when you said that you don't think any of you would have survived if it hadn't been for them, chuckle, as do the other Tritons that came with him. And he says, I don't think you would have either, my dear. And then he says that there is no payment that needs to be made.
This is strange. No normal person.
Brooke, trying to just not let anybody see her like totally breaking down, is gonna actually jump back in the water and check on the boat's state. Like,
alright.
I'm gonna check how bad the boat is, and she just dips right back into, like, she jumps right into the water again.
Alright, you do this, and what are you saying, Burp?
Boo's gonna cast Prayer of Healing, which meaning that 6 creatures up to my choice regain his point equals to 2d8 plus spellcasting modifier. So 6 creatures of my choice gets healed.
Alright.
Heal the boat.
Heal the boat.
Does that count?
Heal the boat.
I heal everyone and then the boat.
The boat just suddenly starts talking. Oh, thanks, man.
So that you know that the boat the entire time was a giant mimic.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
The attack.
Oh, well, then they saw a lot with Idella and her wife.
And the storm wasn't actually a storm, it was actually the stomach of the mimic.
Oh god.
Lovely.
The world is one giant mimic.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
That's a concept and a half.
I'm sure it exists somewhere.
If not,
Um,
That'd actually be an interesting D&D campaign.
Brooke, you jump into the water and you are able to see several spots of damage all over the ship. And some of the merfolk, the ones that have tails and not legs, are already in the process of fixing it. Spots that are being unattended at the moment, so you can try to fix it if you wish.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna yell like, if anybody wants to jump down here, I can let you walk.
Everyone regains 12 HP.
You're
Everyone.
currently underwater, so you might want to go above water to yell that. Just let you know.
I mean, yeah, she's
Everyone
above water. Yeah, she's like keeping herself afloat.
Everyone in the party, including the boat, regains 12 HP.
Oh my god.
Oh boy!
The boat magically reconstructs itself.
Also,
I mean, Bowie does know mending.
I do know mending.
Yeah.
Alina
Actually,
also
I'm
got,
probably gonna have to
everything.
drag Bowie back down here to help with some minor things.
How about no?
That's a 97 health now.
Woohoo!
Did you actually heal the boat?
Oh, gee.
I mean, she's the DM. She gets to pick.
I'll let it go, because it's kind of badly damaged. It went from 300 HP to 85. And the bad thing is, I didn't roll damage for all of the things that I should have, so by now, it should have been wrecked.
What about all the food that are in?
Oh, the food's alright. It was, there were members of the crew down below deck, like the cooks, that were able to secure, the food, which is why all the animals were together, by the way. They were keeping all the animals together in one spot.
I was wondering if salt water got into the food because of purify food and drink. I have that spell.
I mean, I will
You can
say
finally see what remnants is in the food area court, whatever they called it.
I will say that you can cast Purify Food and Water on it because I will say that there was water everywhere, so it would beat it.
Also, after I yelled my message, is anybody gonna come back down?
You are
Alina's
fucked.
not. She's shivering from the cold.
Okay.
Bowie needs to learn how to swim, so
Frick.
cannonball.
Wait, no! Okay, there's Bowie, I guess. Is anybody else, are any crew gonna help, with the damage and anything?
Oh no! If Bowie still has freaking walk water, wouldn't the water just
Oh,
No, the moment the moment you left contact with the Trident and the Merfolk, you don't have that ability to walk on water.
shit.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
Where's my
But
Bowie?
as I was saying, is anybody else coming back down, crew-wise?
Hey, you know that one flotation
Anybody
device
wanna
that I
help?
Hang on. JT, are you there?
JT?
I am waiting till everyone is done with their bit before I
Okay.
begin mine.
As Bowie and Brooke go into the water, several merfolk follow, as well as a few Triton follow, and several of the crew members go below deck to blah, blah, blah. Those few members of the crew go below deck to fix any holes or anything that would have been damaged. Also on deck are people fixing holes, and the ones that are still on deck, you're able to see several scorch marks from where lightning hit the boat.
Alina also got hit by lightning pretty much as well. That's
Oh
fine.
gosh, yeah. Also, if you don't mind, I'm gonna hug Bowie and just cry into her shoulder. Actually,
Underwater.
I'm gonna keeping myself afloat, because I'm an adept swimmer, and cry into Bowie's shoulder.
You're
in the
hugging
water.
a drowning cat.
Yep. Yep. I'm keeping myself afloat. Gosh dang it, I can swim.
You're hugging
Yeah.
a drowning cat.
No, you're not going to be able to swim if you're hugging her.
legs.
She also doesn't know how to swim, so no.
Fricker, I'm casting Water Walk again. There goes my third spell
There
slot.
we go.
I'm hugging her and I'm crying into her shoulder.
Alright, fine, I'll allow it. We will jump from you guys for a moment, though.
Is that really the time for that? No, it isn't, but still.
We'll jump from you guys that are in the water. Now we're back up on deck. Lena, Darius, and Hoot.
Hoot's gonna go down to one of the rooms and tries to grab a blanket, like anything that's dry in fabric, and bring it
nothing's
to
gonna be dry.
Elena. Hey, it's possible that some middle type of room might have been lucky.
You find your way into some of the living quarters, and none of the water found its way down there. And you were able to find at least you were able to find one clean, dry blanket.
So he's gonna run back up to Elena and and gently drape it around her shoulders. You okay? Who do any? What help?
This is someone else who probably needs it a bit more than I do, but I'm alright. Just cold.
Darius is so traumatized.
You need to go sit down somewhere?
I'll probably just walk around for a moment, maybe just see if that warms me up.
Big cat with other animals. Her fur keep warm?
Maybe.
She's probably soaked at this point.
She's gonna take off the blanket, give that to someone else. They probably need it more than I do. I wasn't in the water as long as some other people.
He takes the blanket and then takes off his shirt and uses that as a cover, and then goes and takes the blanket to somebody else.
I would make the joke that you get to see some abs, but all you see is feathers.
Yeah, true.
No, the feather in the shape of abs.
Oh my god, no. I hate you.
And then
What's it?
No, the abs are drawn on the feathers.
No. He takes some of the feathers, like the lighter color ones from the undercoat, and puts them on the front, like to make them outline where else you be.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, Darius, what are you doing?
Well, after a few moments, Darius is gonna take off his hat, empty all the water out of it, and put it back on. Before turning to the lead Triton, saying, "Thank you for your generosity."
He nods his head at you, and he doesn't really smile. Like, you can see he doesn't look upset. Like, he has a very friendly look on his face. He nods his head at you, and he says, "It was our pleasure. We help any sailors that we see struggling in the storms on the sea. We will help to fix the ship as much as we can." And he says that on the deck. So is Darius mad or something?
Extremely so, yes.
He's mad?
Yes. It's not immediately
Why?
evident, but yes.
I mean,
What did
I'll
Hoot
say
do
so
in
in
his
a
mind
moment.
again?
Darius is just gonna sort of mutter another thank you as they say they're gonna fix the ship, and then just wait for Hoot and Delita to finish their exchange with the blanket before going over to Hoot.
Hoot's gonna look at him in acknowledgement.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And
Stern
noticing
dad
that with
angry.
his 20% perception, he's gonna take a step back.
Protective dad
Very-
Angie.
Darius just sort of puts a gentle hand on Hoot's shoulder and says, "Hoot, fuck you." And he's going to bring his head back and slam it into Hoot's face as hard as he can.
Oh damn.
Asshole.
Alina's just like,
Roll for damage. I'm gonna let that hit. That actually, you know what? Just roll for damage.
I imagine it being an unarmed strike.
It would.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that hit
Which pays
just because you're just right there.
It's 6 damage.
I thought that
You're taking 6 damage, my friends.
Alina's
Who's
just
gonna swing?
Roll the hit.
oh,
Why
am
is
I
this
gonna-
happening?
I think I have.
Because-
Because
Root
who
was
did
focused
jack
on some-
shit while everyone else was risking their life to save the ship?
Who was
And in
focused
doing
on
so, everyone except
self-preservation?
Darius got swept into sea.
That's fair.
Yep.
So roll the hits just 1d20,
Well, no,
right?
I didn't get swept into sea. I
No.
voluntarily jumped off.
Yeah.
How do I roll the hit?
I think it's 1d20 plus 2 because you're plus 3 because you're
Yeah.
level 5. Because
Yeah.
you're proficient in unarmed strikes.
D20.
I thought that
Plus
Alina's just still here.
three.
She's seeing all
Not
this right
E,
now.
plus 3.
That.
22.
Alright, that hits. Roll for damage.
That's 1d6?
It's an unarmed
or 1d4?
strike.
No.
No, it's an
just one
unarmed strike.
damage.
So,
One.
JT, you take 1 damage.
Oh,
He still punched him.
can I?
That probably hurt you more than it hurt me.
I really
Can-
didn't care.
can
You
I-
hit him in the face with your face.
Can
And
I
it
do
wasn't
anything?
romantic.
Being that I'm still here.
You can.
Alina's just gonna go, guys, please stop
No,
fighting.
don't intervene. He
I know,
deserves it.
Alina's shaking her, like she's shaking with cold right now. She's gonna look to who and go, who, you didn't help. But at the same time, this isn't the place to fight.
Hoot's just gonna look at both of you and just mutter, fuck you, and just walk away.
He's gonna roll her eyes.
Ah.
No, gee.
He cursed it from the child.
She's gonna
He
just
cursed
kinda-
at the child.
Yeah, she did. She saw at me.
How could you?
What is Darius doing? You just got punched. Alina stepped in. What's going on? What's going through your head, big guy?
She's
He's just gonna take a deep breath. He's gonna go to the railing and shout, Brooke, do you still need help down there?
He's not gonna see a response. He's just gonna see Brooke full on sobbing in Bowie's shoulder, like.
Meanwhile, Boo's just trying to walk around with Brooke on the mending on the boat while it's happening.
She's just so like glad that she's alive. Gosh dang.
That is an image I'm glad I'm seeing in my mind. That's hilarious.
I think that's one of the first times I've heard JT laugh during these sessions.
Well, I always have push to talk off when I laugh.
yeah. It's a
But let me
glorious
just
thing.
add. Let me just add.
Brooke's
This is the
gonna-
reason why Hoot is so bad at making friends with you guys. You always find things to hate him for.
No
He was
ads. I
happens.
don't
focused
like
on
math here.
self-preservation, gosh dang it. But Brooke's gonna get herself together, kind of. She's still straight up sobbing because that was. You know what's
Scary.
traumatic? You know what's
Scary.
traumatic? Thinking a new friend of yours is dead for like a solid minute. That's
Yeah.
not fun. So
Hey, we can. we
just
can-
a bit adding on to her trauma here. It wasn't the worst thing that's happened to her, but she wasn't expecting it.
It was so
We can cry
So,
over this.
she's gonna take herself off the like sorry, and yell up to Darius and like, yeah, if you want to help, you can come down.
Ambo.
Terry's gonna tie a rope around
The
the
foot.
railing on the ship and just slide down.
All right.
Damn it.
I don't know if I'm because I only water rock.
So-
Louie and I can't really add it on to you. I don't think if we're all
I
doing
can
it.
walk on water with my big muscles. I'll
Yeah,
just
no, you're
flex
gonna-
so
you're
hard
gonna have to
because
stay. You're gonna have to stay attached with the rope, honestly. Hey Darius, I don't know if I can help you with this either, so I recommend you stay attached to the boat, though.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Peach is wanting your attention, I think.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
I didn't think you're going to the fucking crow's nest. Son of a bitch.
Oof.
Before you go into the crow's nest, I know you said that you can do that after this. As you begin to walk away from what just happened between you and Darius and Alina, one of the tridents stops you and she tilts her head. Wait, are tridents male or female? Can they be both?
Both.
Okay. A female trident tilts her head at you, and she seems very curious and also concerned. And she's going to say, "What is wrong?" She's speaking to you in common.
Hoot's a dumbass. Try to protect self. Asshole doesn't understand, and he's just gonna keep trying to walk away. Hello.
Oh, hang on, I'm trying to think. Oh shit. Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
I was there the entire time. I was just trying to think.
Ah,
Okay,
shit.
no,
Here we go again.
My little like connection at the bottom went like past red.
Oh, okay.
AKA, there's like no connection.
Right. And nods her head. I saw what happened. Are you all right?
I'm fine, and he's just gonna sigh and he's gonna look at her. Why you care?
You don't seem like a bad person to me. I don't know you, but even those who hide from danger aren't always bad people. Fear is a strong emotion, makes us do awful things.
He shrugs. Who tries to make friends? Friends only what?
Oh, you cut out the. I'm not sure what you said.
Who tries to make friends? Friends only push away. Hoot gives up.
She looks as if she's thinking for a moment before she also seems to sigh a bit and says, "I'm not like you or the others. I live in the sea. It is much easier for me to make friends with my own kind. I don't often meet people who live on land. I have never met one of you before, but I'm sure that when the time is right, they will come to see that you are much more than you seem."
He chuckles and smiles. One day.
She smiles gently at you and moves out of your way to let you continue going where you were going.
And he does exactly what I said in text. He's gonna head up to his crow's nest and stab his carving knife into the wall out of frustration.
Alright. Alright, so what was Alina, or not Alina, what was... We'll go to Alina for a moment. What's Alina doing?
Well, it's been a sec. She's just kind of pacing up and down on the boat right now, just teary-eyed. You know, she got struck by lightning. She kept on falling down so many times that she's, a little bit of doubt. Like, did I actually really help? Did I do anything? She kept on falling down. And the little fight then also is just making her just kind of a bit more shaky than the cold is. But she's not doing anything, talking to anyone.
As you are standing there, you feel a pair of arms wrap around you, and I'm going to assume that you look behind you.
Well, firstly, she's going to pull away because someone touched her. And then she's gonna kind of freak out, and then she's gonna turn around and look to see who.
Alright, you do that, and you turn around and you see Idella, and she's looking at you concerned. She's gonna say, "Are you alright?"
No, I'm not. Not at all. She
doesn't seem to know what to say for a moment, but you see her open her arms as an invitation for a hug or even to help you warm up.
She's gonna kind of like look to the down and for a bit and just go, "It's okay. I'm. You don't need to hug me."
You don't see it, but she gives a small smile. Her face is full of concern, and she doesn't touch you, but you feel her draping over you, and she has taken a blanket that she has, that someone has given her, as she was drenched in the rainwater, and has covered you up with it now. And she says, "Others already have it, so please keep this and stay warm. You are much smaller than everyone else on the boat, and I don't want you getting hypothermia or getting sick from this."
She's gonna give a small nod. All right. Thank you.
She gives you a small nod and goes on to see if anyone else needs help. And Brooke, Bowie, and Darius.
Well, now that Brooke has kind of composed herself, she's gonna go and try and help repair the boat from the outside. Like going to the holes where people are like patching it from the inside, she's gonna help from the outside.
Alright.
Cast mending repeatedly.
Essentially. As well.
Are you using your spells?
Mending is a cantrip.
Yeah, mending's a cantrip, so.
I know.
Darius is going to do strongman things.
I'm just imagining him like on the rope, like dragging himself around on the side of the boat.
You're gonna just using magic. I'm just like, I can't do much, but you can do it, guys. We got this, team.
Actually,
Darius.
Brooke, like, I'm imagining he's not actually saying that, but like saying the fact that he's trying to help despite the non-magic situation, Brooke's actually laugh a little bit.
It's the spirit that counts, eh?
Darius, from where you are, trident people, so far, but now that you are down on the side of the boat and near the water, you are able to see the merfolk down in the water. Some of them are actually near the surface, watching over, seeing if there's anything else they can do, but you see quite a few of them.
Nice.
Darius sees them for the first time.
I'm gonna swing on over and ask if they need the assistance of a man with big muscles.
Are you gonna actually say that?
Well, not in those exact words, but yes. You probably cut out at the "do you guys need help" part, but the muscles are there.
Oh my god. One of the people smiles at you, and she lets out when she speaks, she has a very clear voice. It's one of the most pretty voices you've ever heard, really. I'm not really sure how to describe it. But she smiles at you and says, "Thank you, but I think we have most of it fixed already. What hasn't been fixed below the water has been fixed inside of the boat."
Could you repeat that real quick? My chair squeaked very loudly as you finished. But it wasn't Discord for once.
She's basically telling you that they don't need help in the water anymore. Any damage that was done underwater has been fixed. But she thinks there are still some damages inside that require fixing.
Well, then Strong Man's gonna climb up the rope. He's gonna leave it there so the others can get back up. They don't feel like using their mending and their whatever Brooke's using to get back up.
Water walk.
Back in Vietnam, we used rope and husks of corn to kill the orcs.
Okay, Mike.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, I'm gonna go inside I knew I should have gotten a hammer. Fucking hell. I knew I would regret not getting more at the town.
I
I
have a
considered
hammer.
getting a hammer, but I said, no, I have an axe. I have a crowbar. I don't need a hammer. I need a hammer.
Do I have a hammer? Let me go double check. Do I have a hammer?
Are you saying that? Okay, are you saying that?
I do have a hammer. I do actually have a hammer.
I'm saying that out of character. I'm
Aw.
probably muttering in character too.
Oh my gosh, yes.
If any crew members near you heard, they didn't really say anything, but you would hear them chuckle.
Hi, Gizmo.
Well, hearing that someone's laughing is at least enough to lift his spirits a small bit, and he's gonna just go down deck to help.
All right.
Pops through the hole. Hey, Darius.
It takes you all about an hour and a half to completely fix the boat as much as you can. Any leaks that were found were fixed to the point where it was either no more leakage or just a small leak. Anything that was broken on the deck was fixed. Blah 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 blah. All that stuff. While all the mending was going on, Idella and Angeline were talking with the Trident, the main Trident male, and all of that stuff. So by now, I'm going to say that you are all back up on the ship.
Cool. I'm assuming there's probably still water left, and Brooke's gonna take the opportunity to use shape water, just continue that last bit of just getting all the water out.
Okay, I'll let you do it.
How much water is there left?
I would say not too much. Around this time, would Hoot still be in the crow's nest, or would he have come down?
I was just typing that. He's not moving from the crow's nest until he's forced to.
Fair.
Because he was literally punched in the face with another
Oh,
face.
no, he was headbutted in the face with another face.
Yeah. Okay. That's fun.
And he also had the little girl side with the person who punched his face with the face.
She didn't side, but she was telling them
She
both not to
sided.
fight.
She sided.
She definitely sided.
She sided.
Yeah. I don't mean to like bandwagon or anything here. Like I was planning on doing this from the beginning.
All right.
But unless you guys want to first real quick.
Go ahead.
Like, are you guys
What are you saying?
okay? I was planning on doing this anyway. But Brooke, once she's done clearing out the rest of the water, she's actually gonna go up to the crow's nest. I was planning on doing this anyway, actually.
There's more than one, by the way, so you don't have to be in the same one as Hoot.
She's gonna go up to them and look for Hoot.
Meanwhile, Hoot's just like carving just slashes into the crow's nest because he's just so filled. Like
That's
he
valid.
doesn't know if it's like anger or sadness or rage or depression or whatever, because he's actually in his own mind he thinks he's valid for what he did because he
I mean, no,
witnessed
it is valid. Self-preservation is valid.
Yeah, so what he thought he did what was valid, and then once it was all done, he tried to help out everybody by like getting that
Yeah.
blanket for Elena and whatnot.
I mean,
And
no,
then
it makes sense. Like
even
people
after
just
trying
you
to
gotta
make
be
all the
prepared for the
friends-
you gotta be prepared for the consequences. People don't exactly like people who
Who coward?
only look out for themselves.
Oh, I know. So at this point, he's just filled with so much emotion. He's just stabbing crow's nest.
Right.
Just
Would I event? I'm
After-
assuming it's gonna take me a while for going up each crow's
Yeah.
nest to find Hoot's crow's nest.
After a while, you are able to find the crow's nest.
Hey there, buddy.
go away.
Can't make me. Just thought I'd chill somebody.
And you can push her out of the crow's nest.
Don't do it.
He sighs. What you want?
Nothing. Just. I was gonna ask if you're okay, but clearly not. I'm just. I mean. I noticed you didn't exactly help back there when all that was happening. I mean, I'm not saying that's wrong. I mean, I get it. If I was maybe just a bit younger, I probably would have done the same.
I was up when I was here when storm started. I saw Big Boom
No,
at the wheel. I was scared. No one understand that?
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's made others, or at least maybe, I don't know, imagine Darius did. He seemed to
He
roll
cuts
up
her off as soon as she says Darius. He can go die. Like, just straight deadpan. Because
You know,
he does not like Darius.
maybe you shouldn't say that about people. He just been through a lot, I imagine. And all of us were helping, and then you weren't. Like, again, I get it. I'm surprised every single time something like this happens, I don't know how I actually managed to muster the courage to help. Every time I want to cower in fear below deck, or maybe even just not be on the ship at all.
He rolls his eyes.
And I get it. It's easier to just watch it happen. I get it. I'm not faulting you for everything. I haven't come up here to get mad at you. I'm sorry. I'm hoping we can all get a. Sorry. I'm sorry. We don't.
He's gonna look. I appreciate it. Just after trying to make friends to be headbutt, who does not want as friend? Who tried talking? Who tried giving bird? Who tried being nice? Who never gets respect back?
Bird speaks the facts.
I get it. Just so you know, you don't exactly earn people's respect by clinging to a door and then getting your cloak ripped off as you uncling to the door. If you want any tips.
Please go.
What do you say?
Told you to go away.
Go. He was nice when he said it. He said please, but he just doesn't want to hear how he messed up.
If you want to talk, I'm free. Preferably when I'm in a better state,
As
but
long
I'm
as
free.
not talk about me staying to save self. Who no one want to.
You don't have to talk about that. I just thought I'd assess everything.
He sighs.
I'm glad you're okay, Hoot. And then she's gonna leave.
Well, I was gonna have him say she could stay if she.
Oh, okay. I mean, he can say that.
She didn't get struck by lightning. She almost got
Almost.
struck by
Close
lightning.
enough. She
Yeah,
probably
but
thought
I mean,
we'll be
Almost.
even if Hoot says that, she's gonna go. It's like, I'm just glad you're okay, Hoot, and then she's just gonna dip.
Me glad you're safe.
Some Lois.
Sorry.
Lightning struck but like 5 feet away from you.
Yeah, it's still playing.
And the last thing Brooke's gonna do is go to her room,
Quiet.
go to her bed, and just sit on her bed. She's just gonna sit there. She's like has her knees up, holding herself, and she's just gonna sit there.
That's the end of the session.
Oh my
Oh
Wait,
boy.
really?
That's where we're gonna. Oh, you want to keep going?
Yes, maybe.
Yes?
But she already said
Please?
it.
Do you guys want to keep going?
But you already
Yes?
said, I mean,
Do
so
you?
much to do.
Sure.
No,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure we could come up with
I
stuff.
thought you
with
had school or something.
Verb.
I do have school, but if everyone else wants to go.
I mean,
this. It's up to
personally,
JT.
that's a good place to end it, but I'm cool if everybody else says as well.
Ow.
I mean, like, honestly, I want to continue, but really, we should knock off.
I don't know what you said at the end.
Really, we should knock off.
Yeah.
I will yield to the opinions of everyone else, though.
I'm yielding to everybody's opinions as well.
Same.
It's all the same.
I'm gonna
Okay, but
end,
that,
end it.
yeah.
Okay. Oh god.
Let me quit that.
That was interesting. That was a very Brooke-centric session.
I want to die.
I never expected Hoot to be headbutted
He got hit with the door.
for
He's
6
gonna get-
points of damage, nonetheless.
So I just wanted to tell you, helped me in that.
Wait, what'd you say? Who
Pipe.
yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
let me mad at anyone, blame him.
Pipe, I am slitting
With
Pipe's
the
throat.
attempt.
I am slitting Pipe's throat. So help me.
I came up with the idea, but blame him.
Alright,
Nice.
I'm gonna end the recording video.
Bye,
Say
Bye,
bye.
stream.
JT Burb.
Thank you and good night, forks.
So about that erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, what's your solution? Care to share?
Alright, guys, how did you think of the stream? Or not the stream, the session?
Give me a second.
That was
I was actually having a lot of fun with it.
That was what I like